Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, the host here of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we are going to flip the script a little bit. Tuesday, we went hard in the paint, nose to the grindstone. I put all of you to task to grow this light, grow this community. Tonight, though, I'm turning the mirror back around. We're doing dreams, interpretation, and next level shit. That and much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside of us and outside of us to unlock and unleash the true power that lies dormant inside each and every single one of us. Namaste. P-Chop's hitting us with a subscription right out of the gate, right out of the goddamn gate. We are getting smashed with a subscription by P-Chops with a fucking hammer. P-Chops walked up with a fucking hammer and bashed us in the head and is bashing us in the head further. Namaste. Also, I saw Stone Monster bash us in the fucking head with a hammer and the claw side of a hammer with him though, because he thought he was being sneaky, he was being deceptive, he was being deceitful, being trickery, being a little troll under a bridge with a riddle. No one goes under the bridge, so the riddles don't work. But that's why I am letting it be known to everyone in case it slipped by, and in case it was left under the bridge, I will let everybody know try to sneak it in. Larry Picklejar hitting us with a single bit. Leslie coming in hot. Namaste. Namaste to you, Larry Picklejar. I can't come in on at least lukewarm most nights, but tonight, yes, I suppose it is a little hot to be talking about being bashed in the fucking head with the claw side of a hammer. Namaste. Namaste. 100 bits from Stone Monster to Communal Vision. Can't wait to read this. Pop those bitches with a court case, Dr. Tanner. As soon as I understand what that means, you know I'm going to be all over it. I'm going to be all over that like rye bread on whatever, I don't know, something like that. Namaste. Stone Monster getting in there with that 10K badge. Now, bless you. Bless you, Stoney. Bless you to the goddamn heavens, to my heart, to yours, bless you. Communing. Cherish gifting a sub. Cherish hitting us with a sub up top. Cherish, namaste to you. Thank you so much. Cherish. We cherish, huh? Isn't that true, everybody? And we have a psychic emergency. And look at that, not crashing the stream.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Moisty_Unicorns to issue a psychic emergency.
Okay.
Uni 300 if you aren't doing 5 Meo DMT. Are you really dreaming?
I'm gonna have to have it dictated a different way. I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear what you guys. If you aren't doing 5 MEO DMT, are you really dreaming? Interesting. That's a really fantastic question, and really pulls into really in the spirit of tonight, really in the spirit of what we're going to talk about tonight. Level 2 hype train. Wow. Wow. That is amazing stuff. Very exciting. Very excited to be a part of that. Very, very excited to be a part of this website, this twitch.tv, this website. I love this website. I love websites in general. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some websites I don't like. Several of them that I just can't really stand to be on. I don't know how they look. I don't like what they're trying to give me. I don't like the information, such and such, and is the case. But however, Twitch.tv certainly on a list of websites that I prefer and enjoy. So namaste to this hype train as well. Namaste. Gotta love websites, as Pants O'Clock. You do. Pansy, you know better than anybody. You gotta love at least some websites. You have to have some on your list of websites that you prefer. Namaste, fired up and raring to go. Woo-hoo! Cherish, namaste to you. Thank you so much for those bits, and thank you for letting us know that perspective, that always warm, but also the excitement. I feel excitement when I read that. when I read your perspectives. Namaste. Guys, I was off weed for a week after being sick, and now that I've resumed, my dreams are nuts. Now, guys, we're going to be talking about dreams tonight. I don't know if you are, yes, we did. I tested the PNAS beforehand. I think what I got to do is just like clear the pipes. Like, I got to initiate the whole thing beforehand. I don't understand computers, guys. Are there pipes? Do I use pipe cleaners even in a conceptual way? Is that an okay way to think about it? You tell me. I don't know a fucking thing. I refuse to know. I pre-gamed the PNAS. I did. That's exactly what I did. Guys, if you are new here and you're wondering what the fuck is going on, allow me to just kind of bring you up to speed. Explorations is a community. It's a show on Twitch.tv. But more importantly than any of that, it's a program. It's a program to unlock and unleash the power that lies dormant and coursing through your veins as we speak. Now, how do we do that? Now, the answer is pretty simple, okay? And it's there in the simplicity that we apply ourselves, and we find the misery of application, the misery of being and activated. We find that misery waiting for us in the simplicity. Now, explorations, what do we explore? Can somebody tell me in the chat, what do we explore? Can somebody clue me in exactly what's going on? What the fuck do we explore here? Stuff. VJ Cat. Good enough. I think that's the universe. We explore the perineum. That's also true. All these are great answers. I know this one. We explore PNAS. The universe, who's going to be the hero to give me a sub and keep the hype train going? Wow, Naked Comment, I love the tactic. I absolutely adore that tactic. Namaste to you. Vaginies. That's right, vaginies. And that is a new word for... Heads up, sluts, it's called vaginies now. Vagini. Vagini, singular, vaginies, plural. You're welcome. Okay, now that was for the ladies. It's called, inspiration comes to me. I just click go, and my mind is a torrent of shit like this. Yes, vagini, yeah. Namaste. And Jessica hitting Naked Comedy with a gifted sub. Bless you and namaste to you. Absolutely off to these races. Wow, what a gift. We are having so many gifts. Namaste. We got a handful. Guys, thank you so much. Extremely generous. And I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you every single penny, nickel, and dime are going into the foundation for the compound. We are looking day and night. I've got a team of people out there looking, scouring the area, scouring the county, scouring the state for potential sites for a compound for us to live in, and we will find it, and we will live there. And every single bit, even that singular bit that Larry Picklejar hit me with, hopefully that was a hot one, being kept between those thick, muscular thighs that man, I assume, has. Can't confirm that. I haven't looked at his thighs, but I assume they're firm. And I hope that they were warmth with Namaste. And Larry Picklejar is donating a sub to Kill Jeff Bezos. Kill Jeff Bezos. I love that. I treasure that. And I think that username is very fun. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have Underground and live off Leslie. Yeah, this is so funny. So funny. Namaste. This is all... You'll figure it out. Guys, so here we are. Noobs, here we are. If you are an initiate, you are just beginning your final journey here at Explorations. This is a community, a program with which we explore the universe. What universe? Inside, insular, interior, that is subjectivity. The universe of feelings. Of what pizza tastes like to you. Of what blue looks like to you. Of what piss and shit smell like to you? That's the interiority, the subjectivity. That's what we're going to explore. But are we just going to explore that? No, we're not. We are also going to explore the exterior, the objectivity, the universe outside of us. We will. Let me make sure that this is, yep, good enough for me. And we will explore these, and not only will we explore them separately, but we will also interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds and harness the true power coursing through our veins. As a product of interrogation, Stone Monster, we will live in complete bliss for 3 months at the compound before they storm out Utopia. Yeah, guys, it's inevitable. If Jesus brought heaven to earth, they killed him. All right? Look at all the civil rights leaders that just tried to tweak things, all right? They fucking shot him. They're gonna not like what we have to say. They're not going to like the light that we will bring. Namaste. Okay? That's just how it's gonna go. We'll have on sale Nikes at the compound. Or maybe we could have like a commissioned shoe, maybe, or something. Maybe that could be fun. And maybe we could buy. We could short the stock of whatever company that and really just kind of blow up. Like really tightly associate things like Nike or Adidas or Reebok with sort of white supremacy, sort of like a really intense ethnic nationalism, and have it just so when we that it ultimately Adidas will have to issue a statement. No, we think black people are awesome, and I think that would be a very fun gift for the world after our namaste. Well, short Skechers. Now that could be fun. Skechers has stayed relatively controversy free. I think there's something there in Skechers that we could explore. Maybe have Skechers tied to like a ring of serial killings. No one does serial killing anymore. So, mass shootings. Skechers. We could get Skechers tied with some maybe mass shootings or something. I don't know. I'm not saying to do that, by the way. If there's a Twitch administrator watching the stream right now, know that everything that you think sucks that I say is I'm joking, and everything that you think is good that you agree with, I'm being 100% serious. So just keep that in mind while you watch the stream. There's we like to mix business and pleasure here. If you don't like it, you're right. I agree, and that was just a joke. But if you do like it, I meant it. I meant that seriously, and I want you to remember that. Namaste to you. Bless you. Larry Pickledrar gifting a sub. Thank you so much. School Shooter PP. Wow, wonderful username. There's so many creative usernames yet to be had. We all experience that pressure. That moment in time comes, and you decide on a username, right? A new website, a new social media platform, what have you. It says, what's your username going to be? And you could use the old standbys. You could use the same old bullshit you've always used. Sure, since AOL, since ICQ. You can use all that. However, you can also accept the pressure there and be like, oh, man, I got to think of something new, like the word come or something. Cherish. Namaste, gifting another sub. Holy shit, thank you so much, Cherish. Bless you. Bless you and namaste to you. I set an alarm to wake up for stream. Peppercorn, namaste to you. Welcome back. It's great to see you in the chat. Namaste to you. Had a fucked up dream. Please call. Guys, okay, I'm going to finish this point, and then we're going to get onto the theme, and we're going to get onto the calls. I need to hear from you. Namaste. PC's Radiohead. PCS stands for please... Pony come 7. That was solid. That felt good. Anyway, guys, so I had a dream you slept with my wife, but it was real. Like you had a dream and you... Oh, we're going to have to talk about that because I have no idea what that means. And I wouldn't have sex with your wife. Not because I'm not sexually attracted to your wife. Probably am. I'm a massive slut. But I'm a slut for myself. Me for myself. It's called alpha sensuality. I only jack off. That is the program. That is what I do. Fellas, if you're interested in learning more about that, go ahead and hit me up on Discord, Twitter, or whatever. I'd be happy to take you into this fundamental precepts that get you started on the right path, where you're not having sex with anyone but yourself to the point of pretty much excruciating pain is the idea. Namaste. So, Gabby Gould, that's part of the program. Part of the program. Alpha sensuality, yeah. Leslie, do you look in the mirror when you J.O.? Yeah, sometimes. I went through a long stretch of time where I only looked in the mirror while I jacked off. And like my hair, I might wake up with a bedhead. I might have some ketchup on my face from eating, tater tots the night before. But I wouldn't know till like later that day when I was going to start jacking off in the mirror. I'm like, oh, look at that. I got a little bit of ketchup. Oh, and it's that spicy ketchup. I love that stuff. I do love spicy ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff. Spicy ketchup, I wish I could put it on everything. I wish I could put spicy ketchup on spicy ketchup, somehow enhance spicy ketchup even more. I think that is what this world needs. I think we need to rethink condiments from the ground up. I think if we're really going to tap in to the national excitement if we are going to have, the effect that we need to have, I think we need to start coming up with new ideas for condiments. Namaste. Guys, so let's do this. Let's get into I forgot what I was saying even, namaste, but what we're going to do is get into tonight's theme. Now, every single night, those of you that are new here, I'm going to let you know, we have a theme. If you're ever curious what that theme is, you type into the chat, !theme, and then that will get you the theme. It will display itself on the screen. If somebody could, there we go. Namaste. Redmond, yes, perfect. You were fitting in perfectly well. You were getting absolutely what we're doing here. The theme tonight is dreams. And tonight, what we're going to do is get into your dreams. On Tuesday, I really brought the program to you. I brought the heat to your doorstep. I grabbed the back of your fucking head and put your nose to the grindstone. All right, a lot of tasks, a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility I put on you. Tonight, we're going to shift into a different gear, so to speak. If you can imagine, we're in a car together. We're shifting we're manually shifting a thingy, whatever it's called. And what we're going to do in that shift is we are going to talk about dreams. Okay, your dreams specifically. If you have some thoughts on dreams, I'd love to chit-chat with you about those, sure, whatever. But even if you don't, I want to hear about your dreams. What is a dream that you remember? A recent dream. A dream from your childhood. A repetitive dream. Maybe a waking dream. Maybe a dream you weren't sure was a dream. Maybe, who knows? We can be dreaming at any moment in time. We could be dreaming with one eye and being awake with the other eye. I know someone who did that. I know someone who could do that. That's true. I know someone who could do that. Now, there's so many different ways to do it. However, tonight, I'm going to open up the line, and I want to hear from you. What we're going to do tonight, and again, this is the only channel on this godforsaken fucking website that not only has the ability to cure mental illness, but absolutely, legally guarantees to cure mental illness. I promise you nothing less than an absolute cure, eradication of infirmness. I will take it from you tonight with the power of the program. All I ask for you is to bring your mind. Give me a call. Tell me about your dreams, and we will leverage the power of your subconscious mind to set sights on the next level. And yeah, while we're at it, we'll cure mental illness. I don't care if you have social anxiety. I don't care if you have bipolar 1 or 2. I don't care if you have schizophrenia. I don't care if you have multiple personality goddamn disorder. I will cure it perfectly. I'm a legally licensed mental health practitioner. I'm certified in almost every single state in the United States. And you know what? Every single one of those states requests that I stop saying that because I'm not legally certified. But I'm not going to stop saying that I am. Because we don't need to get into experts and what we think about experts right now. But we'll save that. We'll put a little bit later in the stream tonight. But just to let you all know, I am going to bring an extreme amount of energy, an extreme amount of focus, an extreme amount of very serious intention to your dreams tonight. Now, we like to mix business with pleasure. Certainly, I'm sure we'll have some fun. But I want you to know I'm not going into this thinking fun. I'm not going into this thinking, what kind of fun is Leslie going to have with the community tonight? No. I'm here for you tonight. I will cure you tonight. You just need to tell me your dreams. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Go ahead and give me a call. The basement isn't working. Okay. Good to know. Just not working. Okay. Let's see if we can fix it. So another thing is this, let's try it. Do I have to reload the file? There we go. Namaste. There we go. Caller coming in. Wonderful news. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, it's Cherish.
Oh, give me 1 second. Oh, it's coming through there. Now, can you talk again, caller?
Yeah, it's Cherish.
Oh, it's Cherish. Namaste, Cherish. How are you tonight?
I don't know. Yesterday was a weird day for me, and today was better. So, and when I'm here, it's always better. So, I shouldn't fucking complain. Because there's some people that have it a hell of a lot worse than me. So, I have no room to complain. So.
That's true. But do you ever have those moments, Cherish, where you're just absolutely convinced that you have suffered as much as anyone on this earth?
Sometimes, yeah.
Right? I feel it's we tell ourselves those things to get through the day, and I think they can be very important. They can be very useful tools in the tool belt. But I do think at times I think we're all capable of endless misery.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen at some point, and for me, it seems like it happens a lot more for me than anybody else. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. Right there. We got to it. It just took a couple seconds. Now, Cherish. How bad is the audio delay on the stream right now?
It's not too bad. I would say maybe a few second delay. It's not too awful.
Like a no delay. Okay, it's close. It's close enough. Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
So Cherish, tonight. First of all, I'm glad that you found the time to call tonight. I never. Sometimes we all get busy, and I appreciate you finding the time and energy to be generous with yourself this evening?
Well, I always want to call in and give my perspective. It feels good.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does. It feels good to express.
Absolutely. It's kind of a freeing feeling, Yeah.
Now, talk to me right now. Tonight we're expressing about something very specific tonight. We're talking about dreams.
Yeah.
Talking about dreams that we have had.
Me, well, my dreams are always so weird, but lately I don't know if maybe I have, the wildest, it's like the really kinky dreams, and it's just like, and I end up waking up more frustrated than even before I have started having the dream, so.
So you just have horny as hell dreams.
Yeah, I mean, it's been almost 7 years for me, so I guess that's to be expected. But
right.
Since I've had any kind of thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're ready to come through a wall.
Yeah, it's difficult to manage sometimes.
Yeah. You ever see? I think we're probably around the similar age. You ever see that? You ever see Ghostbusters 2?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how on a scale of that moment right after busting, and then that time where they're in the inside of the Statue of Liberty, skeeting all over the inside of it with that spiritual goo.
Oh yeah, it's just like.
Are you on that end of the spectrum?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Interesting. Okay. So this part, and again, this is why people joke around a lot about how Texas Tea, namaste, welcome to the program, namaste to you, bless you. And people like to joke around about how much I talk about, masturbation or sexual intercourse or penis or vaginas and things like this. They say I'm so obsessed. Yeah. They say that I am unbalanced, that I need, a therapist, I need analysis. As if I haven't done this before. No, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. Cherish, It's been, you said 7 years, and now your dreams, your subconscious mind is driven to it's leaking into your conscious imagination. What could be more important than that? Now, can you get us, is there a dream in particular that you could share with us tonight that maybe, you said kinky, that was the first word you used. Is there maybe an example in particular of maybe something that happened in a dream that you feel comfortable sharing with us tonight?
Well, sure. Well, it's never, I mean, there's really never a face with the guy in the dream, but it's...
No face. Okay.
No face, faceless, yeah. And it's just like, and I have everyone has their own kinks. I guess it's not strange, but it's like, it involves me face sitting and I'm kind of a top and just riding the hell out of them, and yeah. I
love how you just explained this. Face sitting on a man with no face. And the fact that this man, is it that this man never has a face?
It's, he does. He does sometimes, but even with the face,
real fast.
Still...
Sorry. Watch out, fellas. Cherish is full of that angry prison sex. You will be in traction and in sex pain. So if you be, I mean, you got to be. Sometimes it can be helpful. Are you dealing? Someone's gonna energetically come like a T-shirt cannon. It can be a fun surprise, but also maybe. No, I never want a heads up about that. Continue, Cherish. So it does not bother you that this man never has a face.
It's a little concerning, but I'm just so horny that I just get past that and I just go on with it. The horniness takes over, so it doesn't matter very much.
I gotcha. So and when you got him pinned down, you're riding the fuck out of him. Does he struggle against it in your dream? Is he just like going to work kind of passively, or is he like rambling around?
He squirms a little bit.
Squirms a little bit.
Yeah, he's kind of like a squirmy worm.
Okay. So, wow. One second. There's a thing with the audio that I'm gonna try to fix because I don't know why it's not working. All right. Try. Can you talk again, Cherish?
Yeah. So it's just every night I have these dreams. It's like one night it's like I wake up, I'm frustrated, and then it's the next night and I'm just like, what the hell? But I guess there is a reason for that, so it's just frustrating.
Cherish, are you fantasizing about Slender Man, communal vision from Mr. Defo? Are you fantasizing specifically about Slender Man, or what's the build of this guy?
Well, he's just your average. Well, he's probably about my height, maybe 5'11". He's not overly tall. He's just like average build, just not muscular or anything, just your average body type. So.
Okay, just an average guy with no face. And it doesn't bother you because you know what you want in a situation, you know what your body needs in that situation, and the fact that it's just an anonymous. I mean, it couldn't be any clearer. You don't even that subconscious mind, that drive couldn't be any clearer. It doesn't give a fuck. Just put a normal guy down there so you can just, as you said, just top the hell out of him.
Yeah, exactly. In the moment, it's just that's it's just I'm going straight for it. Yeah.
Cherish, you ever have a dream that's confusing?
Every once in a great while I will. It's
Okay.
Nothing but sexual stuff lately, so.
They're not hearing you, and I don't know why. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can fix this. One second. Let's see if that does it. And then go ahead and talk, Cherish.
Okay, yeah. Confusing.
No.
I don't. No.
We hear, but she's in the kit. Oh yeah, it sounds all weird.
Oh,
Go
sure.
ahead, Cherish.
Okay. Yeah. Well, confusing dreams. I mean, I don't have them very often. Lately, it's just been all sexual.
Go ahead one more time, Cherish.
Shit. Yeah, it's all Lately, all I have are sexual dreams. I mean, confusing dreams are few and far between. So, and it's just that I don't know, because I haven't gotten any in years. So that's just like all my body is feeling and thinking about.
Checking 1, 2, testing. And I love technology. I absolutely love technology. Somebody hitting us with a psychic emergency in the meantime. If we could please listen.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Larry
I can't hear
Picklehar to
shit.
issue
I
a
can't hear the
psychic
caller now.
emergency. Cheer 100, cheer
Larry
100,
Picklehar,
cheer
thank you so much
100.
for the
Let's break
bits,
this
and thank
shit
you for the
reals.
psychic emergency.
We
I'm
now
going to
continue with
or
your
have it
normal
dictated to me in a
broadcast.
moment. Let's break this shit for reals. Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you could just... That's actually the first thing I thought when I saw psychic emergency flashing on the screen. I was like, great. Somebody start fucking pulling cords out of the back of this thing. Thank you so much. Audio settings, 1 second. Oh. All right, Cherish, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fucking hell. Okay, we're good.
Right on.
Right on. I apologize about that.
Oh, it's all right. You know, shit happens. It's all right.
It does, doesn't it? It just happens, and what are you going to do about that? Not shit, because the universe will just kind of are you, and until you go to sleep, until you learn to love it. Well, listen, Cherish. The reason I asked about that business about confusing dreams is because what I hear from you is not confusing. Sometimes the subconscious mind, Jung devoted his whole fucking life to sort of decrypting this kind of stuff, like these archetypes, these tropes, these symbols, blah 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 blah. But sometimes subconscious mind doesn't do that. It puts an anonymous dude with an average body, as you said, to just eat the shit out of your pussy. And I think that is honestly a gift, because it's being very, very, very clear. There's no cryptological encrypted nonsense there.
Right. You know, my dreams are very vivid. You know, I have clear detail, except for the guy's face. You know, my dreams are pretty vivid. So.
What's the next most vivid thing you can think of right now, other than face sitting on this faceless guy?
Well, I would say, it's an experience that I had in Japan. I was coming back. I was getting ready to go to the plane. I got on the escalator with my son, and my suitcase was so fucking big it blocked people from being able to get up there. So my son got caught in between these people and my suitcase for a moment, and it freaked me the hell out. And that just keeps coming back in my mind, and it's creep. It's just terrible to me.
And that happened in real life?
Yeah, that happened almost probably about 6 years ago when I came back at the airport in Tokyo, and then on the escalator. Yeah.
That sounds terrifying. Well, not many of us have as a visionary of a subconscious mind as yours. Many people, we have to sift through a bunch of bullshit about, like watching a fucking Tarkovsky movie, except more, somehow more boring than that. But you are just receiving direct transmissions from the natural universe as you embody it, which I think is a gift, and I think we should really listen to your perspective even more now. I had no idea you had this direct link.
Yeah, my dreams, even as a child, my dreams were very clear to me like that. It's fascinating to me because so many people don't have like dreams that are just that clear to them. So
no, they do not. Well, Cherish, listen, I didn't know. I had no idea. I underestimated your connection with the natural forces around us, and with just how exactly, sort of, one for one your dreams are. And Factor 4 has terminated you, so I'm going to hang up on you now.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Namaste.
Namaste.
Here we go. Fort, putting Cherish down. Saying no. That's enough. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
Hold up, can you hear me?
I can indeed.
Okay, it's Orchestar.
Orchestar, calling us from your new home. I take it.
I'm sorry?
Calling us from your new home?
That's correct.
I think it's your first call since the move, which is pretty exciting. How did the move go?
It's still kind of going. It's kind of a shit show. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it, honestly.
Let's not then. Well, it's great to hear from you. I'm glad you could find time to call in, Orca Star. Now you know what the topic is tonight. Something you always got something lodged in the chamber, ready to fire off for us. So, is that true this time as well?
I mean, I get like on the topic of dreams, like.
Yeah, on the topic of dreams, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I got lots of weird fucking dreams because I take a lot of I take sleeping pills and stuff. I don't take a lot of them. I take them every night.
I missed a communal vision from Gabby Gould. Gabby, I did miss it while I was fucking trying to fix everything. Can you just give it here? Type it in chat again. I'll copy paste it and put it up on the board again. Hold on one sec. Yeah, do it again. Sorry, Orc Star. Do you remember a lot of your dreams then? Am I mistaken in assuming that?
I remember them when I wake up, and then I forget them unless I tell somebody. So I have a lot in my phone where I text people, and they're all for a while recently. I kept having recurring dreams where I was supposed to be in China. It was oh, you missed your flight to China, and now everyone's in China waiting for you. How could you fuck up? Now you can't get to China for 3 months. And of course, I don't want to go to fucking China. So that one's kind of weird. I had one the other night where someone was forcefully injecting heroin into me.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And does it? I take it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh no, it's probably fentanyl. Here we go. I'm gonna die. What I did
and at the moment, does it have that sort of dream dissociation feel to it, or are you 100% convinced that you're gonna die?
No, yeah, I felt like I was gonna die.
And do you feel a relief afterward?
When on the drug?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I think I was freaking out so much I couldn't just enjoy it, Because really, in retrospect, I should have been well, let's just see what this is all about. But I think an interesting thing though is in that dream I was trying to call one of my ex-boyfriends who's a junkie now because I wanted to ask him what to do, and the call didn't go through, and it reminded me of how when I was reading somewhere a lot of technology doesn't work in dreams.
Yeah, the light switches even. That's one of the dream checks. If you're
right.
I used to try to lucid dream, and I would keep all the dream journals and remember all the little dream checks. I remember that being one of them: light switches and clocks and your phone.
Another thing I've read recently is that newer technology takes a long time to enter dreams. So people who study dreams have noticed that computers and video games haven't really been in most people's dreams as much as just regular phones and stuff. But I feel like I used to know why technology doesn't work or why they theorize it, but I think it's the way we handle it with brute force, and then we expect this immediate response. I don't know.
I think there's something. I have no idea. Because the couple times I lucid dreamt, I felt like I was interfacing with a different part of my brain, and it's capable of crazy ass. Have you ever lucid dreamt before?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fly a lot in dreams too. I
Damn.
get the ability all of a sudden, but.
What would you say? Oh, hold on. Actually, before I ask that question, I'm gonna quickly do Gabby Gould's communal vision that I missed. This is for Gabby Gould, not Walzish. Gabby Gould. Gabby hitting us with a communal vision. I have a dream that one day Leslie will have his audio shot together. A quote from apparently Martin Luther King Jr. And somebody's just razzing me. Someone's razzing me with that communal vision, and I feel refreshed by it. I feel like like a cool parent who's cool with being razzed. My children finally learning to kind of stick it back to me. And I love that we have that back and forth here. I love that we have that energy here. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Gabby Gould. I'm so glad that I went back to make sure I read that and processed that, and bless you. Namaste to Gabby. Now, what if you had to say, and another communal vision coming in from You Can't Call Me Al, I think your audio shot is just fine. Thank you so much, Call Me Al. It fucks up all the time, though. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I'm not a person who understands that. The team over here doesn't really understand all that shit. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. I'm a visionary kind of guy. That's Leslie. Orchestar, back to you. I wanted to kind of ask you about I want to ask you about a recurring dream that you might have. Now, it's first of all, not a lot of people remember their dreams, I think, as well, or text people. I think that's to your credit. Do you have any recurring dreams, though? Something that pops up a little more than normal?
Yeah, there's like certain things, like a lot of times I call for violence in dreams. Like, I don't necessarily do, I mean, sometimes I'm violent, but usually I'll be like, hey, everybody beat up this person, or like beat up this like these people. Like, a few times it's been like the old timey hobos, like with like the old sack and stuff and like the makeup. Oh wait, they're kind of like hobo clowns. Yeah, usually it's like, yeah, like I feel like I have this power, and everyone does it. Like, everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna go beat up these people for you. Which is, I like those dreams.
And they're always homeless.
They're not always homeless, no.
Would you say they're more homeless than not?
Recently they've been, and it's not even they're like homeless, they're more like a hobo. Like, it's more when like being homeless, there was a culture attached to it. And
yeah, just like a wanderer, drifter.
Right, like they kind of enjoyed it. It wasn't like, I mean, yeah. I don't know, like they wanted to be hobos. It was their lifestyle.
Another casualty, I would say, that's another casualty of progressive liberalism. Kind of that whole population, the whole culture has been sort of ethnically cleansed.
Honestly, like I'm yeah, like where's hobo culture? And I don't think the whole thing in Seattle where they're like blowing up a fucking pool and putting a couch out there, I don't think that's hobo culture. That's like something stupid.
Or crust punks. Do you have any crust punks?
Yeah.
Like,
I
think that whole thing smacks of like a really shallow rebellion, like a Generation X sort of. I hate my parents, but kind of rootless. Hobos are timeless.
Right, like I miss it when they had their own like language, that they would write on the door, like there's a nice lady that lives here and things like that. When they wore the old little coats and, put straw in their britches, and I don't know, I miss that. I wish like a hobo would come to my house, knock on the door and ask if there was anything he could do around the house for a meal. Right,
and try to steal your pies off the windowsill.
Right. Yeah, I keep putting them out and no bites.
Yeah. I mean, what do you got to do to get a hobo on the line over here? Apparently, plum pies cooling on the windowsill don't work anymore. And I think that's a national epidemic. I think that there's such a dearth of this particular kind of homeless person. And this is one of those things where we all have this empathy, right, for the homeless, and to an extent this is good, but to an extent also we're giving ourselves this gift, this sort of self. This sort of self-congratulatory. We're so enlightened and we're so great and powerful. It's disgusting, and the casualty here is hobos. I would say similar to the situation with sort of trans presenting people, where they used to be able to be scary, but now if you see a trans person in media, it's generally a bastion of acceptance and freedom. Where in the '90s you could see Marilyn Manson titty fuck himself and come black blood everywhere, and it's like terrifying.
Yeah, no, I definitely. Oh wait, somebody said something about the mole people in Vegas.
Mole people, let's go check that out.
So there's like these underground tunnels, basically, in Vegas. Mostly, like there's no, and I forget why. I'm pretty sure it's because there's.
Camille Vision, hold on one sec, Orcstar. Camille Vision from Stone Monster. In Orcstar's dreams, she beats up hobos and wants them to mow the yard. That's and then called you a queen. Somebody's calling you a queen. Stone Monster.
I appreciate that, Stone.
Go ahead about the mole people, though. I don't know anything about them.
So yeah, there's like, it's really baked. It's like this whole, like there's all these tunnels, and I forget why they're there, but I feel like it has something to do with drainage, because it rains on average 13 days a year here, and there's not really any like, there's not, what do you fucking call that shit? That thing that like it is in, gutters or whatever.
The sewers?
On the road. Who?
Drainage?
Like a drainage like thing.
Tunnels or something?
That most roads have is a hole.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's mole people that live in these systems of tunnels?
Y'all hear the pit bull barking?
I hear them.
Okay, yeah. If anyone doesn't like pit bulls in here, y'all can all fuck off. Just want to throw that out there. Pit bulls are dope.
Oh, they're massive heads. Continue.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's, I think it's like for the drainage. So basically there's all these people, it's so hot, and they're like living underground, like in these tunnels that basically like grid across the city. And like you can go down there and there's a whole like fucking, like it's like when you're in a game, like they're all like NPCs. Somebody's selling bracelets. They're all sleeping and stuff. It's like it is a culture. And they call them the mole people or different things. But what happens though, when it does rain, it rains really hard here, and it, like no one ever knows what's going to happen basically, because like meteorology's fake. So they like the water just gushes in and they all fucking drown.
God damn. They pretty much they drown every single time pretty much. There's always a handful of them drowning. There's
always like a handful that are love pitbull, say your white trash without saying your white trash.
Who's saying who's white trash?
I don't know, someone said I'm white trash. I mean, it's my sister's dog. She's a doctor, and I have a master's degree, and I'm also Italian. That's not white.
Yeah, it's a completely different race. Kaiser Sose 86. That was sort of a racial erasure on your part, and is maybe look inward on that. Man, why? I love their big old heads. Now, with these we've covered a lot of stuff in the course of this conversation, and as is always the case when you call, there's always we're able to dance around different topics, and you've been terminated.
I'm a guy on the internet, Larry Pickle Jar.
Namaste. This has been spoken. You have a master's and I'm a guy on the internet. Fuck you, says Larry Picklejar. Wow. Wow. I love the excitement of anger and venom when it's expressed in such colorful ways. Namaste to you, Larry Picklejar, and namaste to you, Orchestar. Thank you so much for calling and being so generous with your spirit this evening. As always, we covered a range of topics, and I feel as if we all benefited very much from that. Hopefully, we cured your mental illness. Orc, I miss you. Come back, says Peppercorn. A special message through Communal Vision from Peppercorn Patty to Orchestar with 2 R's. Namaste to Peppercorn and Orc. That friendship, that fire of friendship connecting itself digitally through the bandwidth of the internet. Namaste. She said she's not white. She's Italian. Obviously, she must be colorblind. No, well, namaste to you. Italians are not white. Neither are Eastern Europeans, technically. There are several groups in this world that categorize Eastern Europeans as people of color. Namaste. Communal Vision coming in from Orchestar. Excited to read this. Hope a pit bull eats Larry's kids' faces off. So hoping that, this angry beast of a pit bull charges at your small children and consumes the face off with nothing but the sharpness of the teeth and power of their jaws. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh, Leslie, you can call me Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, welcome to the program. How are you tonight?
Namaste, Leslie. I'm doing all right, but I'm having a bit of an issue.
A bit of an issue. And you said your name is Jeff, right?
Jeffrey, please.
Jeffrey, absolutely. I won't abbreviate it. Don't worry. So Jeffrey, let's get into it. Is it dream related? Because I'm gonna if not, then we're gonna draw it back to dreams at some point.
Leslie, it actually happens to be heavily dream related, and it's causing me tremendous grief.
Tremendous grief. So let's pause a moment. Very well. A question from chat already. Jeffrey or Jeffrey is like Jeffrey or Geoffrey?
It's Jeeffrey.
Jeeffrey.
Right, capital Y.
Namaste. Wonderful. Toaster, we need you. Please call, says Jessica. So, Toaster, public request that we receive a call from Toaster. Heads up. Hopefully that's incoming tonight. Now, talk to me. You described it as tremendous suffering, tremendous misery. Take us inside this experience of, as you said, tremendous misery.
Yes, it's tremendous grief.
Grief.
It's a two-parter, actually. Let me tell you. The first part is a device that I'm looking for that I have seen on the internet before and can no longer seem to find. The Dream Machine, the Dream Coder Machine. I can't remember the name. And if anyone in the chat, or if Leslie, if you have heard of this and could point me in the right direction, I believe this machine is the solution to my problems.
The Dream Coder. Okay.
The Dream Coder, or the Dream Machine, it can take your dreams and formulate them into a different memory than your original dream. And what I'm looking to do is extract all the demons and the monkeys that are haunting my dreams. And this leads me to the second part, if you don't mind, Leslie.
Please.
I'm having a recurring dream for about 14 years now. I'm sleeping in my bed. As I fall asleep, I am teleported into a zoo of ravenous chimpanzees.
Are you? There's an echo on my end for you.
This is probably some dream interference.
Okay, so dream interference. You're half asleep. Gabby Gould hitting us with a communal vision. I'm very excited to read it as well. Namaste. I want to be in the realm Jeeffrey is calling from. He sounds like the eels from The Little Mermaid.
I understand his interest, but he does not want to exist in this realm. I believe nobody does. And you can understand why I'm having so much pain and so much grief, and why I must exit this realm. Because these chimpanzees will capture me as I'm drifting into a dream. They will take me into their enclosures and turn me into a baby chimpanzee. They'll put diapers on me, Jeffrey. Me, Jeffrey, they will.
So they put diapers on you, you said?
Yes, every night. And I don't mind if the dream is existing in an alternate reality. I would just like to not remember this. It haunts me.
No, well, see, listen. This is the first. Jeffrey. What you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the program right now, okay? Because every once in a while we can find our way through what these conversations are on the phone. But honestly, sometimes a situation presents itself, and it is so in need of direct contact with the nuts and bolts of the program here at Explorations. The very first tenet of the program. Do you know what that tenet is, Jeffrey?
I do not. Leslie.
It's relax. So to relax is a process. You know, a lot of us. When I say relax to you, what are some things that come to mind? Relaxation. What comes to your mind?
Goodness. Lollipops. Pillows.
Pillows. What was the first one?
Lollipops.
Lollipops. Pillows.
I don't think I can think of any others.
Good enough. Okay, so what I am seeing though in your two examples are pleasure, relaxing being synonymous with pleasure, something that feels good. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is push back on that. It is absolutely incorrect. It is completely wrong and mistaken. Here at the program, our conception of relaxing is actually discomfort, displeasure. And both of those things are bad and they cause pain. So as you are being asked to dream this way with the chimpanzees, and as they put you in diapers, and as you are haunted by these images, what I'm telling you right now is that this is your subconscious mind calling you to relax. You must accept this misery. It is your cross to bear. Now, rather than thinking of a way to relieve you with such and such machinery that you mentioned at the top of your call, what I'm going to do is find a way for you to make it worse.
Make this worse.
Yeah, exactly. How do we make this worse?
We bring the chimpanzees into my apartment from the other dimension, and I confront them.
You what?
I de-diaper myself in front of the chimpanzees.
You de-diaper yourself in front of the chimps. So they put you in a diaper, and like a toddler at a gymboree, you just kind of pull it off.
I rip it off.
You rip it off in active defiance.
That's right.
Okay, well, wonderful. I love that. And so I want you to remember,
perhaps we could go to a zoo. I could go to a nearby zoo, and I could dress in a diaper. I could go into the enclosure, and I could remove the diaper in front of the chimpanzees.
Wonderful. Yeah, that sounds great. I think you should, start in real life, and so you're ready for the dream world, because the dream world for you is where your suffering is rooted and where it must be met on its terms. So in preparation for that, yes, wear a diaper and no other clothing to the zoo. Expose your penis and ass to not just the chimpanzees, but anybody who happens to be at the zoo that day. Stone Monster, right. The caller must get lost in the dream complier's gears and become a monkey sex toy. So that's an interesting thing. Are they sexually attracted to you? Are they putting you in a diaper so that they can do baby fetish stuff with you?
I don't believe their intentions are sexual in nature. I believe they are trying to sort of form me into their tribe and create me as one of their own. Bring me into their realm of demon chimpanzeery.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about all that shit.
I believe
Listen, I think we got to start off. We got to take some baby little spoonfuls of the baby food right now. Now I'm gonna say, Cherish saying, does Jeffrey have an adult baby kink? Do you have a kink about it? Do you want to be fucked as a baby?
Not that I was aware of, but it's possible when I was a baby I did want a chimpanzee in my life in this sort of way.
Explore that. Draw some pictures, sing a song, paint a picture or whatever of you. You know, maybe start small with like heavy petting above the clothes, heavy petting under the clothes with these chimpanzees. Communal vision coming in from Orca Star.
Yes.
Y'all seen
About
that
the diaper.
monkey fuck a frog in the mouth?
Yes.
I have
In my
not.
dreams.
I would like to. It sounds like a video I would have
you
already
don't-
seen, because I like that kind of stuff, personally speaking. Now, listen, I want to. This is your first time calling, Jeffrey, so I'm going to start you off simple. But I'm going to point you
Okay.
off in the right direction. I'm not going to play games with you. All right? We got to make
Sure,
this
sure.
worse. We got to make this worse as soon as possible. So whether you meet these chimpanzees in a dream, in a diaper, or you need to practice and go in real life, you need to pull this diaper off, and you need to expose your genitalia to everyone in the dream or everyone in the real world. And I'm telling you this as a legally licensed therapist. So I want you to get to it, all right? And can you do me a favor? Can you let us know? Namaste, Dark Flames, hitting us with the raid. Namaste to you. Shout out, Dark Flames. One of the absolute most committed explorers in the bunch. He is always bringing his stream over here. Namaste to you, Dark Flames. Bless you. Let's all go follow goddamn Dark Flames 88. Namaste. Well, listen, I want you to wear the diaper, tear the diaper off. That's the rules. Now, and embrace the fear.
I've Googled it. The zoo opens at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I've got diapers already in my house that I don't know why, but I will be bringing those to the zoo with me tomorrow. And I will be following step 1. I already can feel a tremendous weight possibly being lifted soon.
Wonderful, fantastic. I love that. I want you to, but it's going to get worse. It feels good right now because you know what you got to do, but once you start
Right.
doing it, it's really going to be bad. Who knows what they're going to do with your penis when they get a hold of it? So let us know how it goes, okay?
I will. I'll be calling back very soon, Jeffrey. Jeffrey will be calling back soon.
Namaste to you, Jeffrey. Wonderful. Nice to get a new caller in the mix. Nice to get a new caller, new perspective. Appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Namaste. A real-time blood feud, a claws out feud happening in the chat right now. I think we're, somebody brought something up a couple weeks ago. A trusted advisor of explorations in the program, Money Tits, brought up the idea of possibly having an adjudication. Maybe we should adjudicate on stream some of these conflicts that we love to, rubberneck and watch as they develop, certainly. Would it be, now, those of you that are feuding in the chat right now, would you be willing to come on stream and allow us to mediate, allow me to mediate? And hung up, kind of just bailed. All right, that's fine. 708-240-8953, 708-240-8953. Yeah, so Orchestar is on board. Orchestar, one half of the feud is on board. I know there's a couple people you're scrapping with. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
It's Peppercorn Patty.
Pepper goddamn corn patty. Namaste to you. Welcome back to the program.
Hi, what's up, gang? What's going on?
Oh, we're having an evening exploring with one another, and I am, I'm amazed at the quality of the calls tonight. Absolutely top tier, certainly invigorating me. We've heard from a handful of new people, but also plus, Orchestar. We heard from your old buddy Orc.
I love to hear her call in. I miss her. Yeah, right before the stream started, I was taking a little nap, and I woke up and I thought, I'm going to go back to sleep. But then I was remembering that I had some really fucked up dreams before I woke up. So have you ever had that thing where you're having a fucked up dream and you wake up and then you go back to sleep and you immediately resume the fucked up dream. Is that something that people experience? Have you experienced this?
Certainly. Absolutely. I've certainly experienced that on more than one occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened to you during your nap today?
Yeah, today.
So we're speaking. Yeah, and the chat's saying yes, most definitely, a lot. People are really, people are really resonating with that experience tonight. Now, you had it today, so we're talking to a freshly, subconsciously traumatized Peppercorn Patty.
Yeah. Well, it was bouncing around as a dream does, from location to location.
Mm-hmm.
Started with a coworker getting violently ill, and
a foot worker
a coworker getting violently ill at my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go get them a ginger ale or something, and I was like, I'm gonna get a snack too. And then someone tells me while I'm getting popcorn that it's made out of cockroaches, and then there are cockroaches running all over the floor around the vending machines, and I'm like, okay, so that was weird. And then I don't know how it transitions, but then I'm walking in a city, and I see these people greeting one another, a larger group of people, and I noticed that a person in a yard relatively close by is cutting down a huge tree, and then the tree topples over and crushes this group, not the entire group of people, but part of the people in the group, and the rest of them are freaking the fuck out because this dude's smashed up, smushed, completely done. And then I find out I think I started live streaming it, and then the only person watching was Orchestar, so that also kind of maybe speaks to how fucked up both of us are. And that's kind of where it ended. I remember waking up and being wow, I just saw somebody get fucking smashed. So
interesting. So I'm gonna repeat back what just to make sure I understand exactly what happened. It started off with a coworker throwing up, and you're like, I'm going to get you a ginger ale, in an effort to ease the pain of your coworker throwing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you remember this? Was this coworker an actual coworker of yours, or just somebody you understood to be working with you at a job in this dream?
No, it was an actual coworker in our actual, the actual location where we work.
Okay. And then, and so this person, you felt empathy, you decided to go get yourself, also while you're at it, you're getting yourself a snack, have self-empathy. You're hungry, you could snack a little bit, looking for popcorn. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So then as this popcorn, you realize that is the popcorn made out of cockroaches, or just cockroaches are all over the goddamn place?
They're just all over the place. And I feel like it was just oh yeah, this popcorn must be made out of roaches because they're all over the place.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you understood, because the cockroaches were everywhere, that somehow the popcorn fabric, making up that popcorn is in fact a processed cockroach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm getting a clear picture. So then you find yourself at that point. You go outside.
Yes.
Okay. And this is where you see the tree fall and crush a group of people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And your instinct. So you said you're live streaming. You're live streaming from a phone?
Yes. But then, I say that I'm live streaming, but I don't remember the phone. I just remember that somehow Orchestar was watching while this was happening, and we were both I don't remember if there was any exchange, but I feel like I was probably this is fucked up,
Right. So instead of calling 911, question from Larry Picklejar, actually, was it an iOS or an Android?
Hard to say, Larry. I don't know. Hate to break it to you.
Don't know. Not sure. But you held the phone, and instead of calling an ambulance, you decided to live stream it on, was it just a FaceTime, or was it sort of you went live on Twitch with some dead bodies and Orchestar was the only one there?
It felt like Maybe like FaceTime. I feel like it might have been a FaceTime thing.
Okay, so you directly FaceTimed Orchestar, who we all know and cherish here at Explorations. This parade of dead bodies and violence and gore, the natural world just taking the lives of a handful of people, and to relay that directly to Orchestar, were you upset at the time?
I feel like I was. Based on how unsettled I felt after waking up, I'm sure I was upset in the dream.
And when you told me about it on chat a second ago, you said you said you had a fucked up dream, and you put the word "fuck" in all caps.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think that speaks a lot of times, you know, as a counselor, you got to go with that first impression. There's a lot of information in that first way that things are communicated, and I feel like there's a lot of truth in that. I can feel a shakiness in your voice, a sort of terror, residual terror in your voice.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So and so did the dream end with you kind of just streaming an abject, violent horror to Orc?
Yeah, that's how it ended. I woke up, and I'm honestly surprised that I didn't immediately just text her and say, like, this is what happened. But then when I realized the theme was dreams, I was just like, I'll just call in and relay the information via Twitch to her that this is what happened.
Interesting. Okay. And sort of right now, what's kind of funny is that the sort of inceptioning yourself right now, you are kind of, in the dream, you're relaying the carnage through a stream to Orchestar. And now, as we sit and speak to each other, other than, you know, me, Leslie Tanner, being the most important person to you in this stream, Orchestar would be a second place. And you're basically doing what you did in the dream to Orchestar right now.
I know. I feel like I need to go, like, flick a light switch on and off or something. I mean, I'm already using my phone, so...
Are you dreaming? I know. Are we dreaming? Are you dreaming? Whose dream is it?
Yeah, who's to say? I don't know. Is it all a dream? You know, we're going to go down that road.
This egghead nonsense, the experts of physics and AI and computers and all that stuff. Do you think we're in a simulation? Do you think there's any truth to that?
Yeah, I do, but I wouldn't know how to accurately pinpoint it or describe how it is a simulation, but yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Okay. But okay. Stone Monster says, I need tech support in all caps. So that's dire. I think that might be a symbol or a metaphor for something else that Stone Monster needs other than tech support. Brainstorm on that in chat. What does Stone Monster need? And Orchestar says, Pepper, you know the truth about AI in all caps. Do you know something that you need to share with us tonight?
Orc is on the AI is going to destroy us train, and, you know, she got me. She got me a little spooked with the AI is going to destroy us, because I kind of I believe it. She can speak more to the ins and outs of, like, why it's going to destroy us. But yeah, she sent me a few articles and a couple podcasts, and yeah, I'm a little spooked, you know?
I'm unconvinced. I think the reliance on them maybe will fuck us up, but I think other than that, I don't know. I'm not this, you know, okay, the reason I pause, and maybe maybe you all know more about AI than I do, this particular corner of doom and destruction. The reason I pause a little bit is because when I speak, you know, when I hear these experts of AI and computers and all that speak on it, what I hear, and we have a see, hold on. Namaste. Let's get that psychic emergency settled in from Fran Cam. One moment. Let's see here. Cha. Choo-choo. There we go. This is from Fran Cam. Psychic emergency issued.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Falconer to issue a psychic emergency. Have you ever had a dream that you had, you could, you'll do, you want, you could do so, you'll do, you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything?
You
we
want
now
them
continue
to
with your normal
do
broadcast.
you so much you could do anything. Psychic emergency, and that's an absolute cry for help from Fran Cam. It doesn't get a little more obvious and bone chilling than that. Fran Cam, terminally horny. It's a psychic emergency, not just for her. She had to, Fran Cam had to let the community know that the horniness, the latent, repressed desires have reached an absolutely critical nuclear level. So it's something that we should probably take seriously. Namaste.
Yeah, and if I could speak to Cherish for just a second. Cherish, I think we need to get more Beefhead pics in the Discord because I'm not disappointed that you're fucking faceless like average men, but I think if they're going to be faceless, they need to be ripped. They need to be shredded. They need to have the thickest neck you've ever seen. Like, I mean, I don't know if anybody in the chat agrees or if you agree yourself, Leslie, but I think Cherish needs to at least be fucking some beefcakes. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, we got a hard agree from several. I'm seeing Larry Picklejar saying yes. Somebody, Fear Before Flames, is asking girthy necks and saying that's weird. Girthy necks. See, I can see the appeal of a girthy neck. If you, especially if you're looking to be, well, I guess it depends on what really gets you what gets you gooped up. But I think if you're looking for annihilation, if you're looking for domination, one thing. But if you're looking to be annihilated, broken, balled up, and thrown away in the trash, then a girthy neck is a very clear sign that whoever this is very powerful, probably more powerful than you, I would imagine. I don't know very many people with girthy necks.
No, I don't either. Yeah, I think I was also going to bring up, you had mentioned lucid dreaming, which is something that I've always attempted to do but never achieved, and for a while I did what you were doing, which was like, every time you wake up from a dream you're supposed to immediately write down everything that happened. So I kept like a log for a while of what I was dreaming about, and there was a situation where I was seeing someone and things didn't work out, so I was very like, lonely, whatever, missed this person, and I was having dreams about them. And I had a dream that we ran into one another in like a random setting and ended up like making out on a park bench or something. And then after we finished making out, I pulled out cigarette butts from my mouth, not like fully smoked cigarette butts from my mouth, flicked them away from us and said, "That's Italy." Like, what is that about? What does that mean?
The cigarette was lit in your mouth.
No, it was like a butt. Like I had already smoked the cigarette. It was done, but I pulled multiple out and like just flicked them in the street and just said, "That's Italy."
Well, I think let me think about that. Cigarette butts used up, but the end that is important. You use it functionally speaking. But then it's trash. It's important at the beginning, and then it becomes trash. And I think maybe Italy is a good, especially as a holdover of the Roman Empire. Maybe it's just on its way out, and you know it. It's just a little cigarette butt of history. Shades of Leslie says, 50 Shades of Leslie. I love that, Nindy New. I love that. I'd love to star in a film like that. I think it could be an actor. I think I'd love to star in a film like that, even if it's very poorly funded and is ultimately very bad or something. I would love to be in that. I would love to be in any sort of film. I think I have a lot of talent, and I think I could do that. So listen, Peppercorn, your dream. I think a little less so than Cherish. If I could take a whack at that first dream that you shared, a little less so than Cherish. There's not a lot of symbolism going on. If I can be direct, I would say that you think of a large swath of your life as a sort of a sort of just massacre. Sort of, you feel the violence of the universe as it crashes upon your waking existence. Is that accurate?
Yeah, definitely.
And you're in the use of technology and streaming and Twitch. You're connecting to somebody very important to you, me, and also Orchestar, so, a second place. Somebody who's less important than me to you, but also very important in helping you contextualize, make it real in an effort to, maybe feel just less isolated in the experience of this violence. Does that resonate at all?
It does. And I think if this were to happen in real life, as fucked up as it sounds, I would probably FaceTime Orchestar and say, like, look at this fucked up shit, Like, if I'm going to be traumatized by this, so are you,
I love that impulse. And certain weak people can't handle that impulse, but it is maybe the most important use of language and symbolism, regardless of what we're talking about. The ability to communicate that blunt, abject trauma, I think is very. If that's not inspiring, then get your fucking head checked. Because namaste. Listen, Peppercorn, you shared something that really exemplified a lot of what we talk about here tonight, and not quite as one-to-one as Cherish's connection to the subconscious. I think you also have that gift, though. The subconscious isn't writing you little riddles under a bridge, testing you or anything. With this dream is giving you direct communication. It sounds like to me, and that's a gift. You have a power.
Yeah. I'll take that,
Yeah, take it. Don't hide that power, okay? I want you to share your visionary dreams with us again in the future if you can. I would imagine there's a lot of knuckleheads and jackals and pedophiles in this community. So someone with a gift, clear-headed gift like you, we're going to really need that in the coming days.
100%. Gotcha.
Gotcha, she says. Gotcha. Well, I got you too, Peppercorn. Thank you so much for calling us up tonight. Is there anything else that you'd like to share before we move on to our next caller?
Share your trauma with your friends. Subject them to trauma at all costs and make your trauma theirs. That's it. Namaste.
Namaste. I love that. Thank you so much, Peppercorn. Namaste. Wonderful stuff. Great call. You can go to these other... Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster, welcome back to the program, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, I hear. What's going on with Toasty tonight,
Whatever. Who cares? Who cares about me?
I care, Toaster. It's Leslie.
What's the point, anyway? What's the point of it all?
What's this, an emo toaster? We have an emo toaster on our hands. And everyone's very excited to hear from you. They've been clamoring for a telephone call from you all night.
Oh, now everyone's excited to hear about me. Oh, wow. Well, I'm over it.
Over what?
I'm over it. You ruined everything for me, Leslie.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're
You
back on
ruined
this.
everything for me. Gorilda broke up with me, and she won't get back together no matter what I say.
What have you said to try to fix it? Shut up. Shut up for a second. Communal Vision from Jessica Risker. We love you, Toaster. We, multiple people, several people, love the strongest feeling of connection, you, Toaster.
Whatever, man. I'm done. I'm done with acorns, man. I'm done with acorns. I'm done with pillows. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with all of it. Fuck it.
Listen.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you, Leslie.
You're done with me. Toaster.
You took everything I had. You took it all away from me. I had a good thing going. I had a good thing going with Gorilda. And then you came up with this whack idea. And I missed picnic day. And now she hates me. And
Listen, bud. I'm going to be 100% direct with you right now, Toaster, okay?
whatever.
I did those things because I care. Let's be honest, because there's a lot of people maybe that aren't as familiar with your story as they should be. I'm going to go ahead and recap it. You dated an acorn, namaste, and we have Larry Picklejar gifting. Why that went away so fast? Larry Picklejar, that message went away so goddamn fast. Son of a bitch, I'm going to pull it up on a browser. And FranCam, you don't decide when you're done with Leslie. Leslie decides when he's done with you. See, the thing... The thing about being done with the program is people come in and out, Toaster. People come in and out of the program, and of course you have the choice to do that. I've set the tools out for each and every single explorer to change their lives. Nindy New, you'll get over it. Plenty of other nuts in the tree, you psycho.
You know what? I'm done with Linda. I'm done with Linda too.
When was this Linda situation? When did you talk to her?
No, but I'm still over it.
Shut up for a second. Communication from Cherish. Quit blaming Leslie for your fuck-ups, Toaster.
Oh, I'm so done with you, Cherish. Oh, get out of here. I'm done with everything. I'm done. I'm done. This is your last chance to say something to me. If you have anything you have to say to me, say it, because I'm done. I'm done.
Well, namaste. We have a message from... it went away so fast. Hold on.
Maybe
namaste
maybe
from Larry Picklejar. Toaster is the best. He knows how to use escalators. Listen, you know what this reminds me of? That scene in Rudy where all the players, they say, put Rudy back in, and they put their jerseys on the desk. And they say, no, put Rudy in. FranCam says, except regarding herpes, I'm pretty sure Leslie can't decide to be done with that one. Well, I don't have to decide either way. I don't have herpes.
Who's Rudy?
Rudy Rudiger.
Anyway, if you have any final compliments or nice things you want to say about me or to me before I finally finish with you, this would be the time to tell me some of your favorite things about me. It's kind of like a last goodbye thing between friends.
Really? That's what we're doing? We're having a friend funeral with you right now?
Yeah. So if you could maybe go list your favorite things about me and maybe some of the fondest memories you have of us. Maybe that could be something you do. And talk about how much...
Peppercorn Patty says, I never thought I'd say this, but Toaster, you deserve better. That's Peppercorn Patty.
Gorilda, I didn't deserve Gorilda, and I had her, and we...
Communal Vision coming in
fucked it up.
again. from You Can't Call Me Al. Can you give us a tight 5 before you go?
Well, remember when I broke up with Fumiko, and the post breakup, in my depression, I came up with my greatest stand-up bit of all time. So maybe when the depression hits.
All right, listen, we're not going to be doing any kind of funeral because you've been terminated. Namaste.
Oh.
I wear jean shorts. Toaster sounds like a cuck. Listen, it's a lot deeper than that. It's a lot deeper than the shameful kink of cuckoldry. Thank you so much for those bits. Larry, your announcement went away very quickly. Jean Shorts, thank you so much for those bits. Oh, wait, who was that? No, that was 7th Dragon Ball. Here you go. Let me say bye for you. Listening gives me herpes. Yep. Listen, I want the best for Toaster, but this is good. If he needs to run away, hold on one second, caller. If Toaster needs to have time away from this community in order to shore up his self, because let's be honest, Toaster's sense of self is a fucking Hiroshima, right after the bomb. It is vaporized. It is gone. It is charred. It is a crater. You can't even tell what was there to begin with. All right? His sense of self it needs this. It needs the conflict. It needs the misery. And if he needs to project on me, Leslie Tanner, that I'm the source of his problems, that I'm the one who broke up with him, that I'm the one who mistreated him in those relationships, then and therefore be angry and leave the program to inevitably come back, and he will be back. He will be back. If he needs this, then that is exactly what I will give him. That's exactly what we can give Toaster tonight. We can let him sort of shore up that sort of 13-year-old angsty, emo hatred of those who wish him well, and he's going to go out there, he's going to hurt himself again, he's going to be angry, because angry is animating. Do not underestimate the value of anger. The program works. This is why we don't discourage anger and hatred here. Sometimes it is the only animating force that exists in our body. And to say that it is wrong and bad is irresponsible. It's immoral. It's unethical. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
You can call me HB.
HB. And HB, is this your first time calling the program?
It is. I found you tonight.
Well, wowie zowie. Guys, can we make some goddamn noise in the chat right now? We have a first-time explorer for the evening and a first-time caller for the evening. Namaste to you. It's wonderful to have you on board. The chat's exploding that you've joined us tonight. And how did you
very exciting.
How'd you find us here?
Well, you came up in my recommendeds, and I talked to a couple of my friends, and they said they watched you too. So it seems like a pretty cool place to hang out.
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. It can be very fun. But I'm going to be honest with you. So we're a program here, a program with which we explore the universe to unlock the true power that courses through our veins even right now as we speak to each other right now. And now, as we do that, we mix, we have fun. It is a fun place to be. No one can deny that. We all have a lot of fun. We joke around. We play games. We think of funny things to say, like friends in a community. However, it's not just fun, HB. I will warn you up top. It's not just fun that we have here.
Okay.
This attainment of the next level, this unlocking the true power. This ultimate becoming, ultimate existence it can be a very serious and painful business.
Certainly, yeah. I think with all growth comes a bit of pain, right? That's why we get those growing pains.
Now you're fitting in very wonderfully here. Namaste. HB, we're talking about now HB
Like a pencil.
a pencil, an HB, like a
Yeah, it's a
hungry
pencil, lead hardness. It's kind
hungry
of like
bison.
a medium.
Is that the letters we're dealing with?
Yeah, like hamburger and hamburger. HB.
Hamburger, Henry Banana. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so HB, I want to namaste to you, 7th Dragon Ball, for the gifted sub, or just for the sub. Good for you. Good for you. And namaste to you for getting on board. Bless you. Now, Harry Bussy, heavy breathing.
Ooh.
See, we're having a lot of fun
I don't-
already in the chat. Now, HB, what? Tell me, you're obviously a go-getter. You're obviously, have a lot of courage in you. But what if? Oh, Communal Vision actually from Nindy New. Hey, HB, every first caller has to tell their dirtiest sex dream. Them's the rules. Well, let me provide a little bit of a caveat to that. We're talking about dreams tonight. We're talking about dreams tonight. We've had several people share sex dreams tonight, and if you wish to take an Indie News suggestion and share a sort of filthy dream, you're absolutely more than welcome. However, when I say dream to you, and something else comes to mind, you go ahead. I want that first shit. I want that cream off the top.
Yeah, I don't really have dreams. I never remember them. But I have dreams when I'm awake.
Dreams when you're awake? Like is like a synonym for goal?
No, like sometimes when I stop and think, the world changes around me.
Communal Vision
And
from
things
Moisty.
don't always
One
make
second, hold on one second. Moisty Unicorns Communal Vision. If you shake your piss or wipe for the ladies before putting your pants back on, this program isn't for you. That's just a little message from Moisty, and that's important for Moisty because Moisty does. I've seen Moisty piss, and
I would hope that Moisty would clean.
He leaks so much. I told him put a tampon in your urethra, and he won't do it.
I believe they have diapers for that too. That might be helpful.
Yeah, I know. I kind of, more specifically, I'm trying to get him on a sort of different tip. He needs more discomfort in his life, more visceral discomfort, and I'm pushing him towards the tampon and urethra thing.
Do you think a cork would be more effective than a tampon?
Can I think about that for a second?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's an abundance of cork out there. He could just buy a bottle of wine and get himself all set and have a nice drink for the evening.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever put a cork in your urethra?
No.
Or just a chunk of cork?
No.
You lodged it up there? Okay, so that's
I'm just a creative problem solver.
Okay. So you're sort of...
I was thinking about readily available things that
So
he might have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're like that guy in the Matrix. You just see you see the figures in the Matrix. You see the code. You see the fundamental building blocks.
Yeah. The previous caller, she mentioned that, like the simulation theory. And I think that maybe my hookup is a little faulty. So sometimes I get my dreams during the day instead of just at night. Because I don't get them at night.
Interesting. So like a colostomy of the mind.
Yeah, like the walls of reality are a little thin sometimes.
The waking life is your colostomy bag.
Maybe. I do have health problems. So maybe it's just like my gut problems are like seeping into my brain.
Mm-hmm. Just to go through some more abbreviations of HB, I'm seeing, let's see.
I'm loving chat's creativity here.
Yeah, they're going nuts.
VJ
Cat's really on some like next level John Coltrane shit in here. Huffing, borax, huge boobs, hooker banging, Humpty Bumpty. VJ Cat with another huge butt, huge boner, huge balls.
Ham bone. That's a good one.
Ham bone. Health bonus. Can we call you Hambone?
You can call me Hambone.
Hambone. Yeah, let's go with Hambone for tonight. Okay, so Hambone, the waking life is you're serving as a colostomy bag for your subconscious mind, and as that poop comes from the back up to the front, what kind of images are you filled with? Is there a narrative? Is it linear, or do you just get little snapshots while you're daydreaming?
Well, it's like sometimes I sit down and I become a tree, and everything just slows down around me, and it's almost like I can feel my roots finding the ground.
Your root. Can you take me into that?
I think everybody is a root. I think everybody is a bundle of roots fed by all the different things in our lives. And those things grow together, and they're so entangled and bundled that there's no way that you can separate a person from all the things in their life that have fed them, the things that have influenced them, the people, the environment, their education, the air, the water, the types of things they ate, maybe even the crib that they slept in as a child. Were they held or were they left? I think everybody is a bundle of roots. And when I stop and sit, I become the tree that has sprouted from my bundle of roots, from the garden of my life that shaped me.
Hambone, holy shit. Did you write this down, or are you just kind of tapping in?
I'm tapped in.
Nindy News says, wild guess, Hambone. You into astrology? I'm a Cancer baby.
I am the most Virgo you have ever met. I am Virgo sun and moon, and I have Cancer in my Mars.
Cancer in your Mars. I thought you said Cancer in your heart. I was like, oh God, this conversation really took a different character.
Got very sad. No, I'm Virgo sun and moon, so I'm super Virgo, which you would think would make me like super type A personality, but really I'm just schizo.
So totally schizophrenic. We can do that. We can cure that. Gabby Gould, Drew says this is Drew Barrymore. Do you like Drew Barrymore? Are you a big Drew Barrymore head?
I think she's older than me.
I am a bundle of breast milk root, says Phil Z. I'm offering that to you because you inspired that. You inspired Phil tonight.
That is a good thing to be fed by as a child. There's a lot of nourishment in that, both physiologically from the nutrients, but also emotionally in a connection to your beginning.
Well, welcome, Booger Picker. Namaste to you. Welcome to the program. Not to interrupt you, I want to get back to this root business and your daydream, the sort of flood of the sort of waking life as a colostomy bag situation. Now, when you're sitting there, you root down, right? Your roots are getting into the earth. And what's it like? The images of your dream, does it sort of lay over the waking shared physical reality, or do you have those sort of different set of eyes maybe in your mind?
I feel like I get tall, and I can always feel the sun on me no matter where I am. And sometimes there's even a little bit of a rustling in my brain.
Ruffling, like ruffle chips or like leaves ruffling?
Like leaves ruffling.
Okay.
Or maybe there's a bird in my brain. Who knows?
That would be a problem. Now, with this situation, when I say dream, what's the first image that comes up? When I ask you HB Hambone, I ask you what's a dream image coming to your mind? You tell me. Go.
I think of getting lost. For some reason,
lost
like
and
wandering.
Getting scared, lost, or sort of
like wandering somewhere and not knowing where it ends or begins, if there even is one.
Communal vision coming in. I'm just thinking about what you said. Communal vision coming in from Mr. Defo. If you're feeling lost, the program works. Now, absolutely, the program works in every possible way you could even think of that phrase. And now, you thinking of these things in such an unconventional and pretty fun way, thinking of getting lost in the colostomy bag of your subconscious mind. Does it ever just give you a fucking stinker? Does it ever just give you a fucking stupid idea, and you're like, why do I have that?
Oh yeah, I think that's just like a part of the human condition.
Well, it may or may not be true, but with you specifically, what's an example of a shit ass idea that you've had specifically?
Well, one time I had this really bright idea that I wanted to ride the mattress down the stairs in our house. But I didn't account for the fact that we had French doors partway down the stairwell. And so the mattress fit perfectly in the stairwell, but wouldn't fit past the French doors. So I rode the mattress down the stairs. And then when I hit the French doors, the mattress jammed. And then I just kind of like kept going.
Mm-hmm.
But my older brother was watching, and as I smacked into the floor of the living room, he had the idea that we should do it again, but we should position the couch so that when we would get vaulted off the mattress, we would at least land on the couch. So he had the good idea. I had the stinker.
Okay, and how old were you? Were you in your 30s?
Yeah, I think this happened only just a couple of years ago. Yeah, we would have been in our 30s.
So you, how mentally ill are you? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 7.8, probably.
7.8. So we're up there.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Ooh. Well, I don't remember a lot of my childhood. That's probably a good part of it, right?
Dark hallways there.
Yeah. You know, and then the depression and anxiety that we all have. Results of feeling disconnected from the world because everything is online.
And but you've developed roots. Interesting. I like where this is going. Now, first of all, depression, anxiety, 7.8 out of 10. That sounds like it sucks.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of factors to that, right? Like, I feel like everybody gets the occasional sads or the occasional worries, but there's like a chronic.
I'm not talking about that.
It.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that maximum. I'm talking about visceral suffering.
Yeah.
And confusion.
When there's like a struggle to exist.
Like watching somebody you ever watch somebody have a psychotic episode and sort of like either they start playing with their poop immediately, or you could talk them into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to like start considering what you allow to stay close to them. If that thing matters to you, if you want it to also be covered in poop in the near future, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. The truth of that moment. Namaste. Somebody says classic. Namaste, Gabby. Well, listen, I feel as if we covered a lot of territory tonight, and I'm not going to try to sum this up, because I feel like we just sort of shotgun blasted a lot on the topic of dreaming. You took us through a lot about your structure of dreaming, and I'm looking forward to understanding that more as time goes on. But can I get a verbal commitment to you to sort of commit to the program here at Explorations?
Yeah. You have my commitment.
Namaste to you. Guys, let's welcome HB Hambone. Everybody welcome Hambone to the program. Hambone, it's wonderful to have you aboard. Absolutely a treat. A lot of warmth in you, a lot of insight in you, and we're gonna be drilling for oil very soon with you. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Oh, for sure. I will continue to listen to these other callers and see what oil you find with them.
Namaste, of course. Of course. Bless you, to you and yours. Namaste.
With peace and love. Have a wonderful night.
Wonderful evening. Guys, we got another one. Thank you to whoever those friends are that brought Hambone to us tonight. Edifying our ranks. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Yo, what up? It's Sally Tsunami.
Who is this?
Sally Tsunami.
Sally Tsunami. Welcome back to the program. Sally, how you doing tonight?
Yo.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I have a little joke for you. You want to hear a joke?
Oh, I'd love a joke. Guys, listen up. Sally's got a joke. I just want to make sure everybody's paying attention. Guys, if you're on another tab, I'm going to need you to focus up. If you're on another tab on the browser, if you've got the Twitch screen minimized and you're somewhere else on your phone, I need you to dial in. And we've been raided by 1 second, Sally. I apologize. I don't apologize, but thank you for your patience.
Oh my God.
Namaste to the Raiders. We've been raided. Laney School Tree TV. Namaste to you and the Raiders. How was the goddamn stream over there, Laney? Talk to me about it. Namaste to you and the Raiders. It's wonderful to have you guys in our ranks. Namaste to you, Laney. Bless you. Bless you and great to have you. Shout out was given to Larry Picklejar, and that was a perfect time to shout out Larry Picklejar. Namaste. Thank you so much. Laney School Tree, if we get a shout out for Laney, that'd be maybe a little more in the zone of what we're looking for right now. Namaste. Namaste. Laney, guys, if you don't follow Laney School Tree TV, namaste. You got to get over there and fucking smash funny music, looping, improvised, some ethereal vibes, but also very warm and fun, and there's an audio lag. Let's check that out. So the video's behind the audio, and let's
Just
go
another
ahead.
classic Leslie moment.
Classic Leslie moment. You're 100% right. Isn't that funny? Do you think it's funny when it fucks up?
I think it's a hoot and a holler.
A hoot and a holler. A hoot and a holler. You can definitely tell where you're from in the country when you ask somebody to say hoot and a holler.
Yeah, New York.
Laney, how was the goddamn stream over there? That's the last thing I wanted to check in. I want to make sure I have a bead on the energy that's just been sort of skeeted into the womb of this community right now. We're on a high-paced clip, sort of really trudging through the subconscious minds of our followers here at Explorations. And I just want to, if you brought some darkness here, I'd like to stay on top of that. Was the stream good? Did it end on a good note? Anybody make any open physical threats or anything like that? We brought a little darkness, not gonna lie. Okay, well, Laney, I appreciate you letting me know. Raiders, you depressed little violent little demons, little goblins. Namaste to you and welcome to the program. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Let's get back to you though, Sally. Sally, guys, like you said, we're doing a joke. Hopefully everybody's listening and get us started on this joke. I'm ready to laugh and have fun.
Cheer up these depressed little goblins, okay?
Perfect
Ready?
timing.
What is a dream's favorite band?
What is a dream's favorite
Or who is a dream's favorite band? Yeah, you can word it that way.
A dream's favorite band. I honestly, I couldn't tell you, I couldn't even begin to guess.
Yeah, it's REM.
REM!
Huh?
I love that. Can we get some LOLs in the chat? Some LMAOs and then some LOLs in the chat.
And when you sleep, you go into REM and you dream.
Yeah, no, I got that. I got the literal part. The thing is...
Yeah.
I'm such a
In case you didn't get it.
My lust for truth is so all-consuming that I'm a very concrete person. I don't really understand abstraction or art or humor, so I appreciate when it's explained to me. But this one time I did get it, weirdly enough.
Okay, good. Yeah.
REM.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh fuck! I'm gonna throw up. That was so good. That was so fucking funny.
Huh? It was a real knee slapper. You ever have a dream where you? Yep. Here's for you.
I can't stop.
I can do another one if you want to try some more.
I
Yeah, I got more. You big baby.
Okay, we're back. All right. Sorry about that. That really.
You ever have a dream where like someone else is gonna throw up, or like someone's got food poisoning, and then you wake up and throw up?
Yeah. I've almost. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a common dream for you?
I had it happen. I had a dream that one of the doctors I work with got food poisoning, and then I woke up immediately and threw up everything I had inside me.
How much did you have inside you? You eat late at night?
No, it was normal dinner time, but I think I got the food poisoning, and I think my body was communicating it to me through a dream.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, guys, I apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I'm never going to apologize for anything I ever do. I will never apologize, but I will say you're welcome for that sort of abject, dissociative, sort of animal reaction to that joke.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Namaste. We have a communal vision from Nindy New. You have literally apologized twice already tonight. No, because I took it back, idiot. I took it back.
No.
It doesn't count if you take it back.
Rewatch the clips. Someone can watch it back. And hold you accountable.
Your body communicating, your mind communicating with you about your body, information that you don't even have. Now, does that give you comfort, or does it make you as uncomfortable as it makes me?
Super uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
How does it know more than I do?
That's the question. How does your mind, separate from you, know things that you don't know?
Yeah, and then, like, how do you have, like, 3 dreams in a row some nights where, like, you wake up, you go do your thing, you come back, you go back to sleep, boom, right in the middle of the dream you had the night before, and you do it again the next day, then boom, it picks up again the next night. 3 nights in a row, I've had the same dream pick up like a fucking movie.
Can you give us a TLDR of that movie, 3 Nights a Dream, and that's a lot. Can you condense that for us?
Yeah, the guy from A Clockwork Orange was following me in 3 different dreams, and it was like a 1, 2, 3 like part movie, and then at the end there was this big aquarium, like huge aquarium, and all the water spilled out, and I woke up. And he didn't get me though.
Were you concerned that he would get you, though?
Yeah. I hadn't seen A Clockwork Orange. I had only seen the trailer. And then...
Communal vision coming in from Phil Z. I had a dream that I finger blasted the turtle dove lady from Home Alone 2 in Central Park.
I think she would be happy that someone wanted to do that to her.
Yeah.
That wasn't just the birds.
Yeah. I bet she's tired of tricking the birds to eat her pussy out.
Yeah, with the bird seed and Macaulay Culkin watching.
Yep. Breaking into toy stores and just leaving a trail of bird seed.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut butter and bird seed on her clit.
Yep.
Yep. Mr. Defoe, Phil Z, you star fucker. Always trying to augment his sense of self-importance by having sex with celebrities is what that is, referring to. Namaste. Well, So this guy, though, does part of you want him to catch you, the guy from Clockwork Orange?
I guess I watched the movie, so I guess he did get me because it made me want to watch the movie.
And you still haven't watched it?
No, I did. I finally watched it.
Oh, do you like it?
Yeah, it's great. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
He got me. He won me over.
So he did catch you in the end.
He did. Yes, I think so. I would say he did. I didn't realize that till right now, so thanks, Leslie.
Yeah, you're welcome. And sometimes it's good when they catch you. It's good when those scary things catch you, which I think is something I was trying to get across to a caller earlier this evening, calling about this chimpanzee business and the diaper fetish stuff. Were you here for that?
Right. I heard, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get him in touch with that sort of thing. That, sometimes it's good if they get you. And sometimes you need to defy, and that's part of it. You defied this guy from Clockwork Orange, and ultimately he was the victor. He won. That's also one of those movies that's on the list of like movies that everyone's like, you haven't seen it?
You haven't seen it? You haven't seen A Clockwork Orange?
You haven't seen it? You haven't seen
Tropic Thunder?
Tropic Thunder? Have you not seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you got to see it.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
You have not seen it, or you have seen it?
I have not seen it.
You got to see it.
Oh, okay.
You got to see it. It's a wonderful film.
Thanks. Maybe I'll watch it sometime and then dream about it.
Maybe Robert Downey Jr. in blackface can just kind of follow you around until you do.
Yeah, that's a good dream. That's pretty cool. He seems like he'd bring some good times.
That might be fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not in control of these things in our subconscious mind, but the best we can do largely is plant these seeds. And I'd like to think I just planted a seed in your subconscious mind, especially how powerful I am in your life.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I get to hang out with you and blackface Robert Downey Jr. and the whole gang.
Maybe I'll be in blackface
gang.
Too.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll just.
Only in my dreams.
I would love that. Well, Liza, hopefully I'll see you in your dreams tonight. All right, in full, ragtime blackface outfit.
Yep. A good classic, non-bad time.
Yep, 100%. Well, I'm gonna chase you down. Namaste to you. Anything else that you'd like to share with us tonight or regarding dreams?
Yeah, I do. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
Namaste. I love that. A little message of inspiration right at the end. Thank you so much, Sally Tsunami. I'm going to try my best to project myself telepathically in blackface into your subconscious mind tonight.
There. Thanks. Namaste.
You're very welcome. Namaste. Fantastic call. It's always great to speak with Sally. Always great to speak with Sally. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
It's Isabeau.
Isabeau is back at the program. Isabeau, it's great to have you back on the program. How are you tonight?
I am good. It's ladies' night, apparently.
I was going to say, I was literally just thinking that. I was thinking we are embarrassed with riches tonight in terms of our female explorers chiming in with their perspectives on the phone line tonight.
It's nice. Change it up a little bit,
Absolutely.
I remember when I first started listening, it was maybe one girl a night.
Sometimes you have that. Sometimes you get, sometimes dudes attract dudes. And before you know it, you got about 14 or 15 men who enjoy the sound of their voice, as they should, sharing their voices with one another.
And then before you know it, you got all the ladies infiltrating and taking over.
I know, it is such a breath of fresh air. Isabel, for a sort of impromptu ladies' night, what is it about dreams that sort of tickled your intellect and maybe the spiritual center of your mind, maybe the pineal gland or something? Now I'm gonna say Peppercorn Patty hitting us with a communal vision before you do. Peppercorn Patty says it's ladies' night. From Peppercorn Patty.
Yes,
all
it
caps,
is
lots of exclamation points.
Peppercorn. Let's go.
Let's go. Ladies, where you at? I'm going to need to hear more of you tonight. Let's get this going. Let's turn it up. No. Isabel, I'm glad you called. Because, normally you have some really incisive perspective to share with us. And as we delve into our dreams this evening, I find myself very eager to hear what you have to say.
So, I recently had a pretty scary dream. As you know, I'm going through the breakup and I'm going to be living alone soon. And I've never really done that before. And my apartment hasn't been updated in years. This building was built in like the late 1800s. And I'm like, it is definitely haunted. Like, for sure. Stuff has happened. Anyway, I had a dream that there was this one main ghost that I saw, and they were like, oh, don't worry, you won't be alone. This place is super haunted, and there's a ton of ghosts here, so you'll never be alone. Don't even worry about it. Do you know how many people have died here? And I was like, oh my God, what are you talking about? And yeah, that was
and this was in your dream.
I woke up and hit my vape a couple of times to shake it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good. Well, yeah. When you're contacted by the other realm from a sort of disembodied, energetic apparition, it's important to get more fucked up.
So I had sleep paralysis for the first time when I was like...
hold on one second. Nindy hit us with a communal vision. Isabeau, not to play matchmaker, but have you heard of this guy Toaster? He's available.
Oh. Well,
so is there any interest there based on your impression of Toaster?
I mean, I'm not an
fills you with another communal vision. Sorry to interrupt you. I suggest buying a mannequin and dressing them as a clown, axe murderer, and sit them on the edge of your bed, says Phil. So that's just maybe a little insight from living alone from Phil.
Okay. That could work. I actually had like this weird life-size jester thing growing up. His name was, I think it was Geppetto. I don't even know. It was so weird. And my family just had it for some reason. Whenever my friends would come over, they'd be all scared of it. Like, what is this? I don't know, dude.
Scared of the doll. Weird. Yeah, dolls, I think, have a crazy energy to them.
But I do, I've absolutely astral projected, while I was sleeping, through sleep paralysis and stuff before, multiple times. It doesn't really happen that often anymore, but it used to happen to me all the time. When I was a kid, I was like, what is going on? I'm so scared. And I went to the library and just started looking at books, occult books. And I finally
coming in.
found
One second. Shut up for a second.
What I was experiencing.
Moisty Unicorns, just hire Phil to sit on the edge of your bed and protect you, says Moisty Unicorns. So that's an option.
Just hire Phil.
That's an option.
Yeah, Phil is... All right, who should I go on a date with, Toaster or Phil?
Who should... Okay, so we're talking about Isabeau, newly single, living alone, relationship with ghosts. If you can imagine a girl boss, girl bossing so hard that she has communication with ghosts in her dreams, and we're trying to match... Let's do a poll. Poll it. Yeah, Money Tits, you're fucking reading my mind right now. Okay, actually, can somebody do the poll? /poll.
Also,
get us going on that poll.
If anybody else wants to join into the poll, can we do a dating show? Maybe? I don't know.
There's one. I've been working on one for like a long time, and the music's almost done with it, and we're gonna do it soon.
Oh, count me in. Can
Yeah.
I get on?
Oh, for sure.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Absolutely. I'm gonna. Yeah. You'll waiting on the music. The music will be done when it's done. I can't really rush the guy.
Peppercorn has a room.
Craigulators
I don't know.
100%
I love
never
my
Phil.
little
He will
haunted
eat all of your
apartment.
food in your
I'll
fridge
probably
and then
flip
not
you.
call you back. So Craigulator says Phil's going to eat all the food in your fridge and then not give you a call back. So that's maybe a little insight
Yeah,
into.
I don't. That's about what I do not want. That's about what I just had.
Orchestar says, do not wreck Phil's home. He loves his children.
Oh, God. Ew, kids. No, thank you.
What if he hates his kids, though? What if this love is a performance? Who Isabeau's new beau? That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to hard pass on...
Nope, you're
You
not
know
going to
what?
do a goddamn thing. We're gonna pull this. Phil Well-
kind of... He definitely has made me laugh a little more. I'm not going to lie.
then Toaster. So we got wow. Somebody saying objectively that Phil is funnier than Toaster. All right, pull up Isabeau's new beau, Phil or Toaster. And a communal vision before we get that poll is in the chat. Can't wait to see the results of that. Don't listen to these soft cocks. Phil will suck on your earlobes for hours, says Moisty Unicorns. So, do you like earlobe stuff?
No,
Not into.
I don't think
not
so.
Into, Phil is hotter than Toaster. Don't listen to these soft cocks. Caller, if
Even
you
though
were
Phil might be married.
Miss- Mr. Defoe with a
maybe
communal
he hates
vision.
his wife.
Caller, if you were a musical instrument, how would you like Toaster to play you?
God. I don't know. He could beat me like a drum, honestly. That's what I could
Beat you
use
like a
right
drum.
now.
Well, that's that. I love that. I love that fucking single beat the shit out of me kind of energy. Wonderful.
Yeah, I was having moments of weakness where I was like, am I a bad bitch or just a bitch? And then I was like, no, I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah,
It's
not
okay.
yeah. No, that's not the talk. Well, you can deal with the misery of self-talk and inevitable doom. We don't have to deal with that right now. You can get some momentum away from the black hole before the black hole consumes you. Guys, just a quick message to the lurkers. Lurkers, I cherish you. I cherish you so much, but I need you to participate in these polls, all right? We got a lot. We got the normal names in the chat. They're always popping off. They always got perspectives to share. And as much as I love it, I want the lurkers, all hands on deck, participate in the goddamn chat, all right? We want to set a new record right now. There's probably 70 or 80,000 people watching right now. I need 50,000 people participating. I need 50,000 votes in the poll. Get off your ass and then sit back down in your computer chair and then hit one of the buttons.
My
Somebody,
name was spelled wrong. My name is spelled like the Beaux, but it's fine.
oh, well, I don't know how I fucked that up. That's so funny.
It's all good.
Well,
I
here
should have used a fake name from the get-go, but it's too late.
Yeah, you messed it up. There's literally an infinite number of names you could have told me except the one that you really have.
I choked. I was just like, oh, my real name.
Craig gifting a sub. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's fun. Sometimes we like the that sort of exhibition of vulnerability. Stone Monster. Women like to be beat like a drum. While I thought dudes went to jail for that now.
Well, it's okay if it's sexual and consensual. Now, isn't it?
Now listen, we have absolutely set a new record tonight. We set a new
We can
record in
have
terms
a
of
safe word.
participation of this poll. Phil, Toaster, head to head. Who's gonna make you happy? Who
Phil
should
by
you date?
one vote. I voted for him.
You were the deciding vote. You were the deciding vote.
I picked Phil because, I don't know, I just remember him making me laugh a little more, to be fair.
Wow. Wow. Toaster, listen,
Listen, that's a big thing for me. That's a huge factor in my attraction. So, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got. If it's not funny, you might as well just KYS.
If you can't make me laugh, what are you doing?
Cherish85
What are you doing?
says, us ladies are killing it with the calls tonight. Hell yeah. Cherish sending out a hell yeah to all the ladies in Explorations right now.
What's up, Cherish?
What's up, Cherish? Moisty Unicorns with 100 bits for another communal vision. Namaste. A communal vision that says, fuck you, Toaster. So this is just not Toaster's night. Listen, Toaster, let this be your sort of Joker origin story, okay? Let tonight be the night where the Dark Phoenix rises up. If you gotta hate us, you gotta hate us. And honestly, what did you think of? Did you ever get a chance to see Toaster's stand-up comedy?
Man, I don't know what anybody looks like.
No, he did it here on the program. He did a whole set of comedy, like several times.
No, I must have missed it.
It was special.
I don't know.
He's a very talented young man, and I wish him all the best because it was truly it was sort of visionary. Every once in a while, someone comes along and sort of breathes life into form and sort of turns it on its own head. And he absolutely did that every time he took the stage here on the program. So I think there's I admire you saying such aggressive things that Phil is funnier. But I would submit his stand-up, Toaster stand-up, to finally make a call.
Well,
on
I'll have to check out Toaster's stand-up before I can make a official decision. And wait, somebody said something that I was like, where is it?
VJ, well, we got a Orchestar said if he isn't funny, he better have a big old bick. His penis better be large. If he's not funny.
I want to see. I mean, how do I even see Toaster's stand-up comedy?
I don't know. In an old VOD. All the VODs are on YouTube. I don't know where they are. I just put them up.
Oh, do girls fake laugh like they fake orgasm? Yes, they do if the man is over 6 foot.
Yeah, check it out. Well, there's
That's my answer. I'm sorry.
Spike here. Toaster stand-up comedy sounds a lot like, "Hey, it's me, Toaster." He says that a lot. That's like his tagline. Oh my God. Funny. Yeah. So there's so many things that you could do, and there's so many. Listen, the world is your oyster. Hopefully, last thing I want to say. Last thing I want to say on this kind of impromptu ladies' night is that if this is the trade-off for me, and I'd like to know what you think.
Windmills is obviously short, but go off. What if
they weren't funny but thought you were very funny?
Then that would be okay because their funniness would just make up for my lack thereof. But that just wouldn't happen because I'm pretty funny, I would say. I'm funny.
All right. Okay. So, but would that be an adequate trade-off, though?
No, I think there should be equal banter happening.
Interesting. Okay.
For the most part.
Okay.
It can't be a stale piece of bread and then like a hot potato.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, listen, let's take a bet on who this next caller is. It's been decidedly a ladies' night. Before you go, who do you think this next caller is going to be? What do you think it's going to be?
I think I'm funny. If others don't think I'm funny, that's fine. I'm just saying I think I am. I make others laugh when I'm around them, so that gives me the hint that, hey, maybe I'm funny.
The telltale sign for if somebody is actually, like, if somebody isn't funny and they say they're funny is that, there's usually like this weird desperate energy about them. And I don't get a sort of desperate energy from you. So I'm inclined to, agree with you and that you have a sense of humor, a delightful sense of humor.
Well, thanks.
Well, of course. So, listen, before you go, though, what do you think his next caller is going to be? You think we're going to cap off a ladies' night with another lady, or you think it's going to be either a man or maybe a non-binary is going to fuck it up?
I think we got about a 60% chance it's Wiki.
We haven't had a Wiki.
We got about a 20% chance it's a woman. And then the other 20 are they, them.
So 20% of they, them, that they'll fuck it up. 60% that Wiki will fuck it up, but then that 20%, we got a 20% chance of capping it off. So let's see. Listen, it was wonderful. It was wonderful to speak with you tonight, Isabeau. And I wish you luck with making friends with those ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had any issues yet.
As you settle into kind of an old maid lifestyle.
Yeah, and they were telling me, they were like, don't worry about it. We're going to be your friends. You're not alone. I was like, bet. Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, listen, it was wonderful to talk to you. Isabeau, you've been very generous with your time tonight.
Too.
I appreciate you. I appreciate blessings to
I know,
you and
I'm
yours.
glad I got through.
I know, it's been busy over here.
Beautiful. All right, namaste.
Namaste to you. Wonderful. We got time for one more call tonight. If he isn't funny, you better have a big dick. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Guru. Hey there.
It's Wiki.
It's Waiting night. I was afraid to call to somebody waiting. It's waiting night.
It's Wiki Wiva. Yeah. Everyone, listen. It was either going to be you or, according to the prediction from Isabeau, and I agree. I 100% agree and back up. It was either going to be you or a non-binary person who just kind of fucked up the whole ladies' night thing. And either way, we're still amidst the ladies' night discussing dreams, and of course we still cherish a call from you, Wiki.
I cherish your community. They so sweet. I only got caught the last 20 minutes of this stream. I was working on some new songs, and I just got in. And I caught the end of the show, and it's about dreams. I remember the last time I called about a dream.
Wonderful. You wrote a song about dreams tonight while we're over here having an exploration about dreams?
Yeah, well, remember we had a dream that I did about Juan. I was telling you about the Juan. It was a real happy dream. Either I have the real happy dreams or I have the real terror dream. They be scary.
Now, I remember that first one, but you're saying that you wrote a song about a scary dream, or you had a scary dream? Say that for me again.
What did you say that again? Guru, I didn't understand you.
Did you have a scary dream, or did you write a song about scary dreams?
They're either really good or they're really bad. It's no in between with my dreams. I don't have no boring dreams like a gray one with some colors or something like that, or you eating a bowl of cereal or something stupid. It's really good or it's scary.
Oh my God!
I do have a scary dream I could share with you.
Please, Wiki, I would love to hear this scary dream if you'd like to share it, please.
It's kind of traumatic a little bit. I call it, well, in my memory as a young man, it was all called the Eternal Swim. And it was me laying on the beach. I was laying on the beach, and there would be a turtle, a big, the big sea turtles. I used to see them in those National Geographics when I was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
And this one had fingers on the fins, and it had a clown makeup on his face, and it would say, "Come, you're fine." And 3 or 4 of them would start grabbing me by the toes and the legs and dragging me into the ocean. "You can breathe, you can breathe." And the more of them, it was a turtle on top of turtle on top of turtle. And they all had clown makeup on with these weird fingers, and they would draw me into the ocean. And they say, "It's gonna be fine, Wiki. You can breathe. You can breathe."
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, I'm going down in the water. I can't catch my breath. And I wake up, "Oh, what am I do? I can't see." And then I wake up in a whole sweaty. It was like I was when I was about 15 years old. 15 years old, that was happening to me. They were terrible dreams. That was a turtle all the way down.
Communal Vision from Phil Z. Wiki is terrified of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That could be the turtles. Could be some match with that. That's some wisdom.
And this scary dream. This is a dream that you had as a child, Wiki.
Yeah, I was about 15 years old.
And did you had this dream once? Is this a recurring dream, or is it just so vivid and so terrible that you just remember it for your whole life?
I remember that dream my whole life because the turtles had actual fingers on the end of the fins, and I ain't never seen them like that. They had the fingers that were grabbing and pulling and sucking me into the ocean.
Can you describe their fingers,
really
Wiki?
feel the sand.
You described them as weird a couple times. Can you describe these fingers?
I mean, they look like sort of like fat human finger, and they would grab on, and then another one would slowly climb up, and I couldn't get out of the grips of the other one, and they were like, "You coming? It's okay. You can breathe." I'm like, "No, I can't breathe. Not gonna breathe." And they go, "We got you," and they're dragging me slowly into the ocean, and then they take me on that eternal swim, and I knew I wasn't coming back up.
Did you try to breathe? Did you believe them? Did you suck in air?
No, I did not believe those turtles. I thought they was full of bullshit, like a lot of people. And that was a time in my life when things kind of got a little wacky around 16 or 17. And it was a time in my life I wasn't trusting nobody, not even some turtles with fingers.
Wiki, I had no idea that... Give me a second. I'm just sorry. Sometimes when I speak with an explorer or a client or a patient, I hear these stories that chill me. Absolutely chill me to my core to hear. That you could experience, even if it's just by the means of your own mind, which in a way makes it worse. I wish this happened to you in real life in some ways. Because then I can understand that. That's the universe happening to you. That's the darkness of nature just sort of apathetically rolling over you. But this is your own mind, Wiki.
It's like a trapped in a box. There's nothing you can do. It's an infinite loop. It's turtles forever. Turtles all the way down.
And they're drowning you.
Yeah, they're taking me with them, and we're going to go down to the bottom. And they tell me, breathe. It's okay, we keep breathing. And I'm like, they're turtle mouths. They're all creepy looking. Scaring me.
The brutality of the mind knows no bottom. It is so imperative. I say this over and over and over again. I'm sure you are tired of hearing me say it, but I say it because it is so important. And it is so difficult to hold on to. It is so crucial that we, as explorers, let alone adults, it's important that we never underestimate the limitless darkness of our inner lives. And point in case right here, Wiki. This hideous story of these goddamn turtles dragging you into the goddamn ocean. destroying you, trying to trick you, like Gollum, saying, breathe. You can breathe, Wiki.
Yeah,
Go. How'd they say it?
Breathe, Wiki. Breathe. You can do it down here. I'm like, no, in my mind, I'm going, no, you stupid ass turtles. I can't breathe down here. In
But
my
then it
mind,
was too
I'm
late
thinking
because
that
you said
they
you
just keep
started talking
swimming
and
towards
then
the
you had
box.
Mhm.
It was
Wow.
weird.
Wow.
Woke up gasping for air and couldn't think of nothing.
You know, we know you as a force of light. We know you as a musician, as an artist, as a lover. We've heard about some of your sexual escapades, and you know, it's hard to escape the trope that, you know, behind every extremely talented, brilliant artist, there's always a story of darkness, a story of a dark origins, and I think we got a little piece of it tonight, Wiki.
It's a terror. Sometimes your mind can be a terror.
Wiki, I'm not going to even add anything to that right now. I don't feel comfortable adding any of that because you've given us so much in that vulnerability, so much.
Yeah. There was I do have a song. I know people are probably getting tired of my song, but I do have a song I wrote during that period of my wife.
Yeah, I think we'd like to hear a song from Wiki Wiv, no matter what. But to know that this is behind that song, that Wiki Wiva wrote a song about this extremely dark, harrowing experience, trauma of trauma. And to think that he even, you know, and this speaks to your brilliance, was able to turn that into something productive, into something beneficial, to turn that darkness into light. Now, that's not a gift very many of us have. But Wiki, yeah, if you feel comfortable sharing that.
I could do the song, but I don't want to wear myself out. I don't wear out my welcome.
No. You're always welcome here. Listen, people are clamoring for this song. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music on my end. Listen, whenever you are comfortable beginning this song, Origin we just heard tonight with that dream, that terrible dream, you go ahead and get started whenever you're ready.
Okay. This one called A Million Reasons, and it was a song I wrote back when I was about 17 years old. It was about a shaky period where I was going in and getting crackers for my mom and pop diner, and I was not having a home right at that point, and I was trying to get back on my feet. And I wrote this song out the back of a bar called Soapy's. And I had an acoustic guitar, and I wrote the song. It's called A Million Reasons. And I was just starting to get back on my feet. So it's kind of one of those songs that's kind of scary for me to sing. It makes me think about those damn turtles, but I'm going to do it. It's called A Million Reasons. It goes something like this. It goes, a-bow, waka, bow-wow, bow-wow. What if I told you a story about a little boy that said he could find your own home? So they put you out, they set you down, and told you the world ain't fair, you know. Go and look for your peace among those sharp weeds in a steeple of madman and woe. Trying to hold it down, walking through the clowns in a big old three-wing show. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I got a million reasons, each weak weakness, and stirs up regions of those old demons. So many seasons of all those treasons, but I won't go. I found a little silence and taste of home. Oh ho, oh ho. But I got a million reasons for sure. I got a million reasons for no. Wow, and that's the first verse of that one. That was it. That was my early writing.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Guys, can we please make some sounds or some emotes or what have you in the chat, because to hear the story behind the song, to hear a story behind the artist is such a gift. To have that insight into a mind like yours is nothing short of a present on Christmas goddamn day, Wiki.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a very sensitive song to me, and I never put it out there before. It's a scary song. It's about those turtles, and that lie popped my wife where I didn't have a place to go. But I was eating crackers.
Well, listen, if you're wondering how it's going, Peppercorn Patty she just said in the chat that she threw her bra at the stage.
Oh my God! Wow, she a hot one.
Yeah, she is hot and ready, or she's like a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza for you.
Hot and ready.
Slice her up and take a piece.
Eat that up like one of them water dogs at the gas station. Yum yum yum.
At the gas station, take it back into your car. You don't even have to take it all the way home. You can just at home, and your car.
We can do that. Yeah, we can do that behind the old IHOP. Have a few pancakes and slap on the chainsaw and get to work.
I love that. Like a little chainsaw behind the IHOP. Oh, Lord God damn it. I love you, Wiki. Thank you so much for calling this evening and sharing such a harrowing tale, but also such a story of inspiration.
I thank you guys. Thank you, community. I love you, Guru. I wish you nothing but the best. And I love you, chat. Y'all have a good night. Namaste.
Namaste to you, Wiki. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Wow. Wonderful evening. Absolutely wonderful. Well, I'm going to find someone to raid. I'm going to answer the phone. Caller, you're the last caller of the night. I'm going to find someone to raid, but I'll talk to you for a second. How you doing tonight?
Hey, it's Tommy.
It's Tommy. How you doing, Tommy?
No, Tony. Come on, buddy.
Oh,
what are you
Tony?
doing to me? Come on, what are you doing?
It's
Come
Tony
on, Tony
fucking Spaghetti. Tony, how the fuck are you tonight, bud?
It's not Tom. Listen, I'll do Tommy as my jail name. You know what I mean? I'll do that.
I thought it was Tommy. I swear to God, I am so sorry. Tony Spaghetti. Tony, you've been here. You've been with us for a year and a half. We watched your life explode. I want to ask how you're doing. I know it's going to be good, but I'm going to ask anyway. Tony Spaghetti, how the fuck are you tonight?
Listen, let me tell you something. The program has taught me to be aggressively positive about my life. You know what I mean? Even if I'm having a bad time, the program has told me, fuck your shit, handle your own scandal. And you've had a great night tonight, by the way, bud. It's a ladies' night. They're getting in the mix. We're doing what's going on. But listen, great night. Listen, great night. Like we do a recap. Fantastic.
You were having a lot of fun. We absolutely dove into the netherest regions of the subconscious mind to lever that very dark zone and come up and to the surface, with some jewels, with some treasures to reach that next level. Would you agree with that evaluation tonight, Tony?
Listen, let me tell you something. I think, the program works. So I think you've taken all the explorers all the way to the top. You've taken them all the way to the bottom. I love every fucking minute of it. You know what I mean? I love it. It's been fantastic. Also, let me tell you something. I know from experience that Phil will eat everything out of your fridge. I heard about this guy.
You heard? Okay, yeah. Tell me about that. Tell me. So Phil, because it sounds like Isabel has the hots for Phil. Not warded off on any of these claims that he's married, has children, is heat-sinking missile on Phil. Tell us what Isabeau has got in store for herself.
I mean, it's a big he won't cheat on his kids, but he'll eat all your food. He'll invite him over. You're like, hey, we're gonna have a romantic date. Phil will eat everything in the fridge. He'll just make it all in the microwave, and then keep doing on his business. He's all right.
Okay. So namaste to Booger Packer. Namaste. You've been hanging out hard. Bless you. Now, would you say that how would you describe Phil's, the quality of his lovemaking? How would you describe it?
Let me tell you something. I've heard about this guy in the streets, right? And he can put it down. He's got children. He's obviously doing something right.
Well, Peppercorn Patty has a communication. Actually, my fave boys back to back. Perfect end of ladies' night.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ladies, and I'm like, hey, listen, we got a little masculine energy here. You know, we got a lot. Listen, and I'm not saying the ladies don't have to have their say. All I'm saying is, listen, sometimes you got to get a little bit of spaghetti in the mix.
Sometimes you can hear a little much, right? Wouldn't you say that? You're like, okay.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You know, well, I get it. I understand what's happening. They got a lot of sex dreams. But also I want to tell you because I got a little bit of a problem and I want to talk a little dreams before we go. Is that all right?
Please chat with me. I'd love to speak to you about your dream situation, Tony. I'm sure everybody would love to hear a little bit about a little bit about your dream situation.
Yeah, we'll keep it high and tight because I know. Listen, you've had a long day.
Yeah,
right?
do your thing.
You listen. I'm gonna tell you. I respect your shit ton. The guru. I understand 100% what's going on. But listen, I might be the only person who's. I got a lot of murder dreams. No one's talking about the killing dreams, right? I don't know if the ladies don't have a lot of sex dreams, and they say like, "Hey, I saw my third grade teacher, 100% Miss Carol. What are you doing?" Mm-hmm. I have a dream like I'm killing hobos. I'm killing hobos, and I wake up and I'm in a cold sweat. And then you look on the news and then someone's died in the street. Like, did I do those?
So you're talking about a situation where either you're confused about waking life. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, like kind of like here. Okay, listen. I got a very stressful job. I got a lot of homeless around me. I get very agitated. I go to bed. I mean, like this guy's screaming in the middle of the street. I have a dream where I kill a hobo in the street, and then I wake up and I go, I'm covered in drool, covered in sweat, and then all of a sudden in the news in the morning there's a hobo that died down the street. Did I do those? I don't know. Did I do them? Interesting question,
and because there's some are you a sleepwalker? And if you're sleepwalking, are you the murderer of homeless people in your area? Now that's a question to ask. I love that. Because, as I said before, it's very important that we don't underestimate the limitlessly miserable, miserable state of our inner lives. And a communal vision coming in from Phil Z. Tony sounds like the Italian Christian Bale from American Psycho.
That's pretty true. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Am I? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know what? I think it's safe to assume that you are. If I'm being honest with you, I think if you think that it might be the case,
I don't know. So because here's the situation. Let me break it down. Listen, I'm walking down the street. I'm taking my groceries. The homeless guy goes, "Hey, you got a couple of dollars?" I go, "Hey, go fuck yourself," right? And then I go to bed. And I go and I'm thinking about that guy. And then in my dream, I go to bed, for my wife here, and here you go, 100%, let's go to bed. And then in my dream, I'm murdering that homeless person.
So you're actively dreaming about killing the person that you see is now dead on TV.
Well, I didn't know that. In my dream, I murdered a hobo, right? And then I wake up in a cold sweat, covered in drool, I have no distinguishing marks, And then I turn on the news and a homeless person's been murdered. So did I do it? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't know. I'm in a conundrum.
I don't know. It sounds like you're in the middle of one of those situations.
Situation. Yeah.
You're in the middle of one of those situations.
We're in a situation. We're in a fucking goddamn Tony Spaghetti situation. Because listen, I'm already been on the lam, right? So I've already been to the murder scene. And I don't need to be killing hobos in the street, but I can't. Am I a murder streetwalker? Am I a sleepwalker? Go downstairs, kill a hobo, wash my hands off, go back to bed like nothing ever happened?
That is terrifying to me, Tony. I can't imagine any other emotion being in your position right now than utter terror.
The police don't know either. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm scared, right? That's this whole thing. I'm on parole. I got a new life. I'm doing great in New Jersey. If I'm out here killing hobos, I got to really fucking get my shit together. I can't be out here doing extra murders.
Yeah, we don't, you don't need extra. Yeah. Okay, listen, I think what you got to do is realize the situation you're in, which is kind of fun. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's very scary. You're concerned about having to leave your wife You're concerned about all these other things of just having your life ruined by going back to prison. But what I'm telling you right now is it's kind of fun a little bit because you're in like a movie.
I mean, am I that disciplined enough where I can murder a homeless person, come home, wash my whole thing out, and then like I have no evidence on myself? You know, am I that disciplined?
Maybe. You know, I think that there's something to something to this. I think this program's working. Now, I remember one of the first conversations we ever had with you back it was over a year ago. It was
18 months ago, bud. 18 months ago.
18 months ago, you told me a story about you beating up some homeless people off of work, and I was like, we got to talk about that. You know, we talked about it at the time, and we put the program in place. It's done wonders for you. And as a nice little byproduct, the conscious homeless, the violence has kind of gone away. But what I think we've discovered is there's a possibility that your unconscious mind, it reviles homeless so much that you're out there doing crazy stuff. I think you're out there praying. Maybe. So, like I said, we're in a very fun situation. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it couldn't be more serious, but it's also kind of fun. You get to do a little investigation. You get to kind of figure out, is Tony doing this or not? So you imagine you're the detective and you got to catch the killer, and then maybe,
I got to catch myself.
Oh my God, Tony's the killer.
Myself. Right. But am I going to report myself too? Right? Let's say Tony catches himself. I killed all these homeless people. Am I going to report myself?
No,
we're not
do not.
We're not going to report myself. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
Listen, the program teaches me a lot of things. Listen, and anyone who is listening now, the program works. Tony is the better man than I've ever been in my entire life. Now, I might sleepwalk and kill hobos, but you know what? What I want to do is introspect, you know?
Well, that's the thing.
I got to look in. I got to look inward.
If you have anybody giving you guff about that, you send them right over to me, all right? You send them right over to me.
Right, okay.
Because yeah, we could sit here, you could look at a man that you don't know. Anyone in chat could hear this story from you, and they could listen to a story from a man they don't know and make some judgments in their minds. And I'm sure many of you are. I'm sure many of you are sitting there, kind of playing armchair, judge and jury of this man. But you know what you're missing? Yeah, you're missing a little thing called context. You're missing a little thing called the journey. You're missing, without the journey, without the context, without knowing where this man started from and has now come, you'd be elated to know that he's out there sleepwalking, beating homeless people to death with a hammer.
Right.
Is it a hammer?
You know what I really think it is? I think it would be loose pipes. I got all loose pipes in my... I like that, but listen, because I don't have a lot of hammers in my house, but I think I know I have access to a lot of loose pipes. It might be a lot of loose pipes.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So loose pipes are the so you're missing pipes, and you love pipes, so it's probably pipes that are being used.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Oh my God, a little whoops-a-daisy,
I love that. Well, listen, I'm excited for you to get to do this little 90-minute feature-length film kind of thing. That's really exciting. And listen, Tony, again,
I'll do an investigation. I'll do an investigation on myself.
Don't beat yourself up about this. If it's you, don't report it to police. Come talk about it. We'll have a little laugh.
Never report it to the police. If you think if you committed a crime, don't report it.
Do not.
Do a self-investigation first. Do a self-investigation first.
Listen, namaste. Tony, I love this. What a perfect little note to end a ladies' night and a dream night on. I think we're cooking with gas. And if you're looking for an example what this program does for you, look no further than Tony Spaghetti right now, okay?
Hey, namaste.
Look at the magic that namaste has worked in this man's life.
Listen, namaste. Listen, let me tell you something. It's been 18 months. All right, it's a long time in my life. My wife and I have granted so many blessings from this entire program from Exploration.
And we have 5 seconds and we're going to raid. Sorry, I hit the raid button. Namaste. We'll be back probably
5
Saturday.
Seconds. Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Saturday. We'll see you Saturday. Join Discord and shit. Fuck, I always fuck up the end.
right, Leslie Tanner. Thanks for coming in here and bringing a sexual party of 85, my beautiful friend. Look, we're just rocking and rolling right now. I'm a robot, Adu. Thank you so much for coming in here. Namaste, brother. Namaste. I also speak a little bit of Vietnamese. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you, dude. Guys, you know my goddamn rule over here at Cat Tidal Wave Network. When someone comes in here, and they come in here is supporting and bringing an absolute beautiful amount of people in here and just loving the community, make sure you go over and check out Leslie Tanner. They do amazing call-ins. Go check them out. And go give them your money. Make sure you give me all your money first, but if you have any leftover money, I'm sure friggin' Leslie Tanner ain't gonna say no. Leslie helped a lot of lost souls tonight. I am glad to hear. There's too many. A beautiful flower. Thank you for the $3, my beautiful friend.